Ya da 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 da. Hello. Hello. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We celebrate Twin Tail Tuesdays here. Hello. So hi. Let me get a canvas open. Woo. Welcome to the return. The official return, I guess? I technically did it for the past 2 weeks, but I labeled it a different thing. So, the official return of the weekly drawing streams. Whoa! Hi, Pinky Sugar, welcome! Let me get my chat on screen. Is it not there? Hello? Anyway, hi, what's up? We being RESO, we had a convention, a live event this weekend. So this weekend that just passed, I have a lot of stories to tell. So we've got a lovely, entertaining thing. Okay, it says the chat should be working, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, I've got a lot of stories to tell, so, get hype. Entertaining stream today. I'm also going to shift this over a little bit. This one, just this way a little bit, so you can see some of my settings and stuff, in case we got any people who want to learn how to draw stuff. Hi, Joe! Welcome! Hello! Okay, I don't have anything specific that I want to draw today, so I will simply draw and we will see where it ends us up. Okay? It would be cool to do a... Yo, Darla! Hi! Welcome! That's crazy. Hello. Yeah, I have a lot of stories. Yippee! From this weekend. I had a very fun time this weekend. Let's draw while I discuss. I wanted to draw something for the year of the rabbit, because it's the year of the rabbit. Like right now. So maybe we can do something themed off of that. Yes, okay, so we had a lot happen. So we went to Otaku Fest. We, once again, being RESO, my idol group. If you don't know who RESO is, it's linked on my YouTube. Go look at it. We make music. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so we went to Otaku Fest. It was our fifth live, yes. It was very cool. We performed multiple times. We went to, we had our Maid Cafe redemption arc, because at MetroCon, Nikki ended up getting sick for our last Maid Cafe event. Mimi Bunny Girl, I could do it. I could totally do it. Hold on. Okay. But yeah. So, the last time we had a Maid Cafe event with Cafe Kira Hoshi, Nikki was sick and couldn't go, so we had a redemption arc, and it was pretty nice. All of us went, we had a lovely, great time. We performed Lovely Love Latte, like, freaking 12 times or something, I don't know, a lot of times. I love you a lot, latte, am I right? Anyway. The song is cute, but it gets on my nerves. Well, we performed the short version of it anyway, so it's okay. Which really only cuts out the the third and fourth verses, but whatever, So, yes, where do I start? Oh my god, what day even was it? I'm just sketching something right now. I don't know. But, what if I had little wings on the bunny suit? That would be so cute. Instead of like a little bunny tail, or maybe both. Maybe both, because I'm cool. Ehihi. Ehitayo. 3 laws and a latte. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just talk about Maid Cafe stuff for first. I'll skip around. We don't have to tell stories in linear order. So, Cafe Kira Hoshi. We were in Miami, Florida at Otaku Fest. It was pretty cool. The con was, I don't know a better way to say this. It was chill. It was just a chill con. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes conventions are, like, very chaotic, or like they give off like party con vibes or something. This one was just quite chill, you know? Like there were a lot of people there who were like first time con goers and stuff, which was pretty cool. Sometimes I look at this is not related. Sometimes I look at the Streamlabs thing instead of my actual program, and I'm like, wait a minute, why am I looking over there instead of over here? What's happening? I don't know. Anyway, hi Mamu Terator, welcome, 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 welcome. So yeah, the con was nice and chill. There was a bunch of people who had like never cosplayed before, never been to a maid cafe before, didn't know what idol groups were, maybe knew what Naruto was, but that's about it. Like very, very like new to the scene people, if you will. Hi Carl. So it was very honestly like refreshing in a weird way. Like I don't know, I feel like I got used to everyone just knowing what's up. And then I go to this con and I was like, oh, I can explain what's up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, you know? I'll take it. I don't like what this arm is doing. But let's see. So, I'm gonna do the woo mouth, because I kind of can do that. Okay, but the maid cafe, it was really fun. This was my second time working at Cafe Kirahoshi for RESO for like a collab event, but it was pretty cool. Maid Lucky, the love of my life. Last time was like what do you call it? Waiting tables, being a table person with me. I don't know, whatever you call that, doesn't matter. You also went to a pretty small con this past weekend called SetsuCon. I've heard of SetsuCon, I think. I've never been, but I've heard of it. But yeah, so I didn't wait tables with Maid Lucky this time, but we hung out a lot, and that was quite nice. Stan Maid Lucky, woo. And yeah, this time I hung out at the booth a lot, and Nikki went around to a lot of the tables because she really was excited about that. You guys probably know this already. OMG, Maid Lucky's so cool and funny. Whoa, you're so right, Darla. That's crazy. Yeah, it's an honor to meet Maid Lucky. And Maid Mellorin, who looks a lot like Pengy, which is kind of whack. Anyway. But yeah, so, hold on, maybe I want to hold, like, something. What's a New Year's item that I could be holding in this? Maybe not a New Year's, because I guess it is, like, 20 days past the New Year now. What's, like, I'll just hold a bunny. How about that? A bunny. A straight up, not like a real bunny, like a plushy bunny. I don't know. Anyway. No thoughts. Head empty. But yeah, so my brain doesn't work. I was kind of chilling at the RESO table for most of the Maid Cafe stuff we did. We did a lot of Love Latte performances for the Block B events. I think we also did it for the Block A events. Or one of the Block A events. No, we didn't do it for either Block A's. We did it for Saturday A, Saturday B and C, whatever. We did 3 of them. Doesn't matter. That's all you need to know. Yeah, and it was very, very cool. It was very entertaining. Every time we had to introduce ourselves on the stage, I was the one who was like, oh yeah, here's how you chant along to Love Latte with us. And I would just be like, we say I love you, and then you say a la 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 latte. And I said, you gotta give us 3 laws and a latte. And that caught on quite quickly at MetroCon, so we did it again this time, and it worked out very nicely. Yeah, I don't know. It was very fun. Definitely nice having Nikki there as well. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if I said this. She's quite an extrovert, and I'm quite an introvert. So having her there to be like, okay, let's let her go and be very like talkative to the people, and I will come to speak to the people who already have some level of interest at the booth. Yeah, I also gave a lot of people candy, which was pretty cool. Like a little candy fairy or something. Anyway. Okay, hold on. Maybe I change what this arm is doing. I don't think I can fit a bunny in there with my babas. Maybe like here. What shape are bunnies? Are bunnies shaped like peanuts? Anyway. So, I didn't really experience the con in any other capacity besides the stage performance that we did and the Maid Cafe performances that we did. But Zach and Nikki went to the dealer's hall for me. Zach's one of our assistants. And they got me little figures for my manga shelf, so I'm very happy about it. Nikki bought me this Autumn Miku figurine. She has like little autumn leaves on her skirt and like a little skirt bundle. And it's really cute, and the color scheme matches perfectly with my Snow White with the Red Hair manga series. And they don't have Shirayuki figures or anything, so I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. And then I got an Anya figure from Spy Family, and she's riding on Bond like a giant horse. But it's really cute. It's a really cute figure, so I'm really happy I got one to go with my Spy Family book collection. Anyway, you don't need to know about that. That's a lot. What was I saying? Humu. What if I made the wings bigger? My brain getting distracted every 2 seconds. But yes, so, we talked to a lot of people. It was pretty fun. The Maid Cafe stuff was very entertaining. I ate one of their cupcakes. That was pretty cool. Everyone in Cafe Kirahoshi is, like, super sweet and very, like, I don't know, positive energy vibes. They're all so Genki. I was like, oh my god, the energy is off the charts in this room. Why did I just totally defaulted and drew Layla's from Pink Willow's charm on myself. That's not even, what am I doing? Why did I do that? I don't know. I've been working on my manga a lot recently, and I've been drawing her a lot, so I defaulted to sketching that, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna keep some of my outfit elements in this, I think. Like the little star, maybe, with the... Maybe we can do, like, little ribbons coming off of it instead of my usual tassel. But yeah. So, I guess I'll talk about the outdoor stage, because that was really fun, and I have a lot of random small bits to talk about with that. So we did our first 30-minute set list. Previously we've done, like, 1-song performances, and then some 10-minute performances, and a 15-minute performance, but this was the longest one at 30 minutes. We did Goddess, our debut song. We did Love Latte, our 4th single. We did Let's Go Rainbow and Monochrome, our 3rd single and 3rd and single B-side. Then we did Lemonade, our 5th single. Yes, 5th. I can count. I promise I can count. And they went pretty well. I made some silly, goofy mistakes when I was on stage, but I hopefully I played them off enough. I haven't seen the videos yet, but hopefully I played them off enough that no one noticed. Hi, Kaiko! I'm good. How are you? Kaiko, I love you. Yeah, it was very fun. It was kind of goofy too because they were really sweet. The people who were in charge of the like outdoor stage at Otaku Fest, they were really sweet. But they had like, I don't want to call it like a remixing song setup because they were playing like nightcore versions of songs, like anime songs and stuff most of the time. And I don't know what it was, but I think when we were hold on, this would be behind my hand. Okay. But when we were like going to perform, we did like a really cringy mic check, which I'll talk about in a second, but during some of our songs, I think some of their like remixing presets were still active or something. So our songs were kind of getting messed with like live while we were dancing. Let's Go Rainbow was really funny because you like heard them trying to fix the pitch because they started it pitched up a lot. So it was kind of like a, hi Sunny, welcome, welcome. Hi number one story shift, Karastan, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. But yes, so it was really goofy. It was really goofy. Because I kind of want to give myself my sleeves actually. Would my sleeves be out of style in this? I have like those like tassel-y sleeves. Yeah, maybe not here. Maybe, okay, I don't know. I'll think about it. Whatever. What was I saying? The outdoor stage. Yeah, so Let's Go Rainbow was pitched up a little bit. And it sounded like a little bit of a chipmunk version. So it was like, as the sunsets paint the skies above our heads. And I was like, I know I have a high-pitched voice, but I don't think it's that high-pitched. Oh, I guess I should clarify. We weren't live singing for this event specifically because it was just easier for their setup for us to not live sing. Because they had like a lot of feedback and stuff coming from the mics, so we just did the dancing. But it was an interesting endeavor to say the least. Having the pitch change midway through. Because it started out quite high, and then I think one of our assistants was like, hey guys, can you fix this? And then they were like, yeah, you're doing great out there. And they were like, no, I know you can't hear me well, but you don't understand the pitch of the song is wrong. And it took them till like halfway through the song to fix it. So in verse 3, you just heard like, 1, 2, colorful, I want to see your inner hue. It was really funny. Because they were trying to fix it. And I think they fixed the pitch by the end of Let's Go Rainbow. But the problem was Monochrome and Lemonade, which were the songs after that. The tempo was slowed down. Like, the songs were slowed down overall, like, just an weensy teensy bit. And I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but I just know that I noticed, and Pengy and Nikki noticed, because we were like, when I was dancing, I was like, this is too easy. Like, I'm usually like, I can follow the beat, right? But I'm usually the one who's like a little bit behind or like kind of struggling to hit some of the moves sometimes. And with these, I was like, why am I hitting these moves perfectly fine, if not early? Like, something's wrong. I'm doing it too correctly. It was kind of funny. Soda! Welcome, Soda! Hello. And we just kind of dealt with that for those things. It wasn't like the end of the world. It wasn't like uber slow. I doubt anyone besides us would have noticed, because not even our assistants noticed that until we were telling them about it after. But it was still kind of funny. Yeah. Sorry, changing the perspective on this just a little bit. I might want to change the way my hand is as well, but that's okay. This is just the sketch. We'll go with this for now. Let's Go Rainbow lives in your head rent-free. That is so valid. I do love Let's Go Rainbow. You just finished your first astrology class, and you're excited about it because it's been full every year you tried to take it. Ooh, astrology, that sounds really cool. Wait, astrology or astronomy? Like star studying in the way of like you're a Virgo, or star studying in the way of like that's a supernova? Or is there is that not that? Astrology's not, no, that's meteorology. The weather? I'm stupid. Anyway, so yeah, dancing on the stage was really fun. I did a lot of goofy mistakes, but like I said, I was really trying to play them off so no one would notice. So we'll see how that happened. I don't know. When I see the video, I'll give you an update. But yeah, it was really, really fun. The crowd was super engaged. A bunch of the Cafe Kirahoshi maids were cheering us on. It was really, really nice. A bunch of cosplayers and like longtime fans were there, which was really cool. We had this group of guys come up to us and they were like, yeah, we've been fans since Hallmat 21 when you guys debuted live. and they bought like one of everything of our merch, and I was like, oh my god, it was really nice. It was really sweet. And we autographed a bunch of things this weekend. I don't think I've ever autographed so many things. It was very cool. New RESO song, Supernova. Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. That's goofy. You're a little goofy. Sunny. Hi, by the way. I don't know if I said hi. I want to redo the monochrome shoot with like cool lights and stuff. That would be so cool. Yeah, Joe, your photos are like top tier. For anyone who's curious, Joe in chat, El Dragon, that's the person who took all of the photos that we got at Acon of Let's Go Rainbow and Monochrome, like the stage photos and the ones that we were taking like out by like the water, if you saw any of those pictures. Yeah, it's a very talented photographer. Yeah. Anyway, I can talk about our our really cringy sound check. So, it was like 5-10 minutes before our scheduled time slot of 12:15 on the stage, but there was still a bunch of people who were there to see us. And we were just gonna go on stage and do a quick sound check because that's what the sound crew was like asking us to do. They said, yeah, just go up there, do a quick little like, mic, okay, like just do a little sound check thing. And we were like, okay, cool. But they were having issues with, I think specifically Nikki's mic. It was just like going insane, no style, and like screaming every time she turned it on. We ended up sharing mics halfway through it, but or through the actual show, I mean. But yeah, so while they were trying to figure that out, it was just us on stage for like a while, and we didn't really plan for that long of a sound check. So there was a bunch of stuff where we were like, yeah, let's just entertain the people for now while we're standing up here and everyone's staring at us anyway, you know? So like, there was one point where Pengi was like, thank you guys so much for coming out today. And then she saw a Uta cosplayer in the audience, and she goes, Uta One Piece, I love you! It was just really funny because she went from like, thank you guys so much for coming out today, Uta One Piece, I love you. It was just really good timing. It was really funny. And then at some point there was like an awkward silence, so I was like, now's my time to shine. And by that I mean, someone please take the microphone away from me next time. Because I was like, okay, who wants to hear a joke? And you guys know my jokes. I told 2 of the same jokes. I only have like 3 jokes in my brain, okay? I don't even know what the third one is. I literally was like, how much does Santa's sleigh cost? Nothing, it's on the house. And then I did the knock knock, who's there? Banana, knock knock, who's there? Banana, knock knock, who's there? Banana, knock knock, who's there? Orange, aren't you glad I didn't say banana joke? And then Pengi said, aren't you glad we're not comedians? And then she said, Shinjidai wa ko no mirai da. It was really funny. It was really cringy, but it was funny. You know? Like, cringe culture's dead, but it was funny. You know? And I forgot what his name is, but the guy who sings Binkusu no Sake wo na 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 na, the skeleton guy from One Piece, they had one of those like 20-foot skeletons or something, dressed up like him. It was really funny, right outside of the stage that we were performing at. Actually, I might have a photo to show you. Hold on. I can show you guys, hold on. Somewhere in this folder here. This. Wow. This is the photo that we took on stage with some of the people at the who stuck around like at the very end of the performance. This is the Binkusu guy. He's kind of really far in the background, but he was really tall. It was a prop, but it was cool. Oracle was there. The maids were there. A bunch of very cool people were there. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, it was very cool. We wore our our winter outfits again. We looked like little penguins. It was very nice. It was a very enjoyable experience. Brooke, the Skelly Bopey. Oh, Skelly boy. I'm stupid. Yeah. Brooke. Yes. It was very nice. It was very fun. Super enjoyable. Yeah, I think that's mostly what happened. We went out to dinner at the Olive Garden, and there was a duck in the parking lot. And when we walked by the duck, it had little ducklings underneath it. It was really cute. So I took a video as we walked by the duck, as to not disturb the duck with a photo. But I wanted to see the little baby duckies, so I took a little video as I walked by. It was very nice. Duckies were pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know anything really about the rest of the con, but I was a pretend maid for a very short time. It was very cool. A lot of people were like asking me questions about the cafe, because they were like, "Oh, you're in the uniform, you work at the cafe," which is, you know, a valid thing. And I was like, I have to ask the head maid. I'll be right back." I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I was like, the head maid knows. But yeah, I don't know. It was very fun. The working with Cafe Kirahoshi is a very nice thing, and it's nice to like meet fans in close quarters and interact with them like that. It was very nice. The RESO Empire grows. It grows steadily, if you will. We are one step closer to world domination, which is, you know, the ultimate goal, of course. So, Derpy Mimi, yeah, that's what happens when I get a little silly and I copy the eyeball over because I'm a little lazy. Oh, that's another thing that happened. The first day of the Maid Cafe while I was there, somebody airdropped me a picture of their cat, and that started like an airdropping war. If you don't know what airdropping is, I think it's an Apple users only thing, but basically you can just send photos to anyone with their Bluetooth on if they choose to accept it. So somebody sent me a picture of their really cute scrunkly cat. It was, I don't want to show it just in case, because I have no idea whose cat it was, but it was the cutest cat I've ever seen. He was so scrunkly and kind of old looking, but he was one of those ones that's like tan with a brown face and blue eyes, and he just looked really scrunkly. It was super duper cute. But anyway, somebody sent me that, and it was actually a live photo, so when you like tapped on it, you could see him meowing. It was really nice. I cherish that image. Whoever's cat that is, I want to meet him. Please let me meet that cat. Okay, anyway. But yeah, we were airdropping things, so I took a picture of me squishing the absolute stuffings out of the Dio, Mimi Omanju, that's what it was. And I had like the RESO business cards and standees and stuff, and I was just airdropping that to a bunch of people so that it was like free advertisement. And then it started a war where everyone was just airdropping business cards and pet photos to each other in the room. It was really funny. A delightful experience. And a great marketing strategy, you know, honestly. Great for marketing. If you hear those sirens in the background, ignore them. What else happened? Definitely more. Okay, well, I guess I could say this. RESO, Sunday night, we went to, 5 of us, we went out to the Longhorn Steakhouse, I think. And it was, It was something. It was something. I've been to Longhorn Steakhouse before, and I remember enjoying it. Maybe it was just a bad day for them or something. It was an interesting experience, but it was a bonding time, so we had a lot of fun regardless. But, um, Nikki and I were like, we were planning to get home because we had to drive like 4 hours home, right? Because it was in Miami. And we don't live in Miami. We live very north, so we were like, okay, we have to drive very far. And it was very entertaining. Because we were like, okay, it's like 8 p.m. We can grab a quick little dinner for like an hour and then head out and get home by like midnight or whatever, 7 p.m., whatever time it was. I don't know. That didn't happen. We were in that restaurant for so freaking long. Like we must have been in that restaurant for 3 to 4 hours, cuz they just didn't bring us any food. They just didn't. Sorry, I was just watching the bird in my backyard. Dave the dove, he was just chasing another bird, but they were like walking on the ground, so it looked really weird. But then the other one flew away, and Dave just stared at it. Anyway, I just speaking words at this point, man. I don't know. It was interesting though. It was quite interesting, because the waitress. I feel like she was a nice person, but I don't know. Maybe she was just busy or something. She we were talking about it at the table, but she was giving the vibes of like a high school teacher who really hates her job, but is like low key really nice. But you have to get to know her to think that. Otherwise, you probably don't like her. She was just giving the like very specific vibes of like the teacher who doesn't want to teach you. Cause when she walked by the table, Nikki and I, we got there first, and Zach, and Oscar and Pengy, they got there after we did. But since we got there first, it took her like a little while, but she came over and she threw coasters on the table and walked away, and she came back like a little while, like 20 minutes later or something. She didn't, I don't even know what her name was. She never told us her name or introduced herself or even said hello. She just said, 1 sec, threw the coasters down, walked away, came back like 20 minutes later, and then said, drinks. And then, we were like, oh, can I get a lemonade? Hey, can I get a water? Okay. And then it was funny because one of us, I think it was Zach, was like, oh, can I get a Coke but with no ice? And then she just goes, lemonade, water, Coke, got it, bye. And she didn't say bye. She just said lemonade, Coke, water, got it. And she walked away. And then we were like, what the? She didn't even, not that was a complicated order. But she didn't write it down or anything. Hi, Pepsi Cat. Welcome. I hope your day's been good as well. But she didn't write it down or anything. And she just walked away. And then, like, 30 minutes later, comes back. And she's like, appetizers? And then, oh, no. She says, your order. And then Nikki was like, oh, actually, could we get this appetizer? We ordered this appetizer. And honestly, the appetizer slapped. It was like spicy chicken or something. I don't know. It was great. So good. Cooked to perfection. Crispy, nice and nicely made, nice moist on the inside. It was great. Perfect appetizer. Everything else went downhill from there, though. We got our drinks, like, kind of late, and then the appetizer came, like, after Oscar and Pengy got there. But then it was kind of wacky. It was kind of wacky because it was kind of wacky because the waitress, she asked for Pengy and Oscar's orders, and then like for their drinks. She asked them for drinks, and Pengy was just like, "Yeah, can I have a water?" And I think Manny got either like a Coke or a water or something. It was something really simple. And like 50 minutes went by. We didn't get it. Eventually, the entrees came out like 2 hours into being there. And they still didn't have their drinks. We never got like, like the bread that they give you at restaurants. We never got bread. And we were like, should we say something? Like we were just like, oh, maybe they're understaffed or something, so we're not going to be like mean about it. But the restaurant was not that crowded. So it was kind of awkward because we were just like, "Hey, can we get that water that we asked for like 50 minutes ago?" And then she'd say, "Yeah, sure," and she wouldn't come back. So then eventually, like a busboy came out and was like trying to clean one of the tables near us, and we were like, "Hi, I'm so sorry. We got like 2 water. Can we get the waters?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got you." And he came back with the waters. So we finally got the waters. But then when we had the entrees, which was already at that point, we got the entrees and mine was fine. I ate mine. It was pretty good. It even had enough leftovers for me to eat yesterday, which was nice. But I think Pinky's was also good, but I don't think the other two were. I think I know, like, Nikki got, like, a steak or something like that. And it was, like, inedible. Like, the first time, okay, so it was way too raw the first time, so she sent it back to get cooked a little bit more. And then the second time it was, like, half charred, half raw. Like, not cooked through, you know what I mean? Like, the skin was, like, burnt, but the inside somehow managed to be like oozy red, still. And she was like, I can't eat this. And then she felt really bad about it, but she was like, can I get like a partial refund on this? I'm sorry, I can't eat it. And then the lady was like, and then she grabbed the plate and like walked away. She didn't bring bread or anything, so Nikki was just like, I guess I'm gonna just eat this side. This little side dish and deal with that, I guess. And then, I mean, she also had some of the appetizer and like a little salad or something, so it was fine. But it was very entertaining. And then eventually, like, it's like midnight, I think. Maybe it's like 11:30, and we were like, can we get like the check, please? And it took so freaking, every time we asked anything for anything, like, she wasn't even being rude. She was just like straight up like, no small talk, no conversation in any capacity, straight up brings you something, walks away, doesn't ask if it's good, doesn't ask if you need anything. And like, I don't want to be mean, like, I know waitressing is hard, so maybe it's just like one of those you had a long day, you don't really want to be there anymore. Or maybe she had a lot of other tables or something that were out of our sight. I don't know. But it was entertaining, to say the least. And it was just us bonding for most of the time, which was nice. We got the bonding time in. And then we were like, hey, we gotta drive 4 hours home and it's midnight. Can I get the check, please? And then we got the check, and they didn't charge us for, like, they charged us for some stuff we didn't get, but it ended up being less expensive than the stuff we did get that they didn't charge us for. But, like, over half the order was right. So we were like, you know what? Let's just pay it, leave a tip, and say, all right, cool, goodbye. Because at that point we were like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, love. So then we were like dancing around in the parking lots. It was pretty funny. And then we separated. I got home at like, I don't know, 2:30 or something. I think they got home at like 3. It was something. It was quite something. And then yesterday I was like, especially for most of the morning, I was like just absolutely dead inside. I was like, I'm so groggy. But I'm good today though, because I slept. So, I mean, I slept the day before as well, but when you stay up too late and then like the next day you're just tired all day? I made like New Year's resolution where I was like, okay, I'm not staying up past like 2 a.m. anymore. And I immediately failed it with that. So ripperoni. We'll put more effort in, I suppose. But it was funny nonetheless. And we did have a good time. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was fun. The con itself was pretty fun, pretty chill. I don't want to say it was low stakes because that's not really a great way to say it, but it felt very low stakes. You know what I mean? So I wasn't like stressing out about anything too much. I was kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, we could do that. Sure, that works. Um, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. We had when I was in the maid cafe, random little story. There was this like girl. I think she must have been like 4, 5, maybe. Could have been like 6. I doubt she was any older than that though. And she just walked up to the booth, grabbed this. We have these little bundles at the booth. They kind of look like this. It's like tissue paper bundles with like a little bow on them like this. And inside we have like a random grab bag of like merch of a single one of our characters, right? So like sometimes you'll have Mimi merch, sometimes Pengy, sometimes Nikki. And she just walked up and grabbed the yellow bundle, which was the Pengy merch, and then walked away with it. And I was like, excuse me. And then her dad was like, hey, whoa, what are you doing? And then her dad ended up buying something from us as like, and I'm sorry. But she really, really wanted the bundle. She didn't care about what was in the bundle. She just wanted the bundle. And she had these like little squishy toys that she got from the maid cafe. So she brought them over and I was like, and she was like about to throw like a tantrum. You know when a kid doesn't get what they want and they start to throw a tantrum? Her dad was like, you can't have their bundle. Give it back to them. And she was like about to throw a tantrum and my brain was like, please God, not now, not like this. So my like inner, okay, I guess I'll deal with this child came out. And I was like, you want to see a magic trick? And immediately she was like, yeah. Forgot the tantrum on site. And I whipped out the tissue paper, the yellow tissue paper that we had under the table. And then I whipped out one of the little bows. Hi, Glitter, welcome. And then I told her to put one of her little squishy guys that she had on the tissue paper, and I bundled it up for her, and I put the little bow on it, and she was like dancing around with it. She was really excited. Well, she was very excited about it. I don't know. She ran on the little maid cafe stage with it, and then she grabbed because the maids have like a ribbon dance, right? So they have those like, those sticks with the ribbons on them like this. And she went up and she grabbed those and she started like flipping them around and dancing around all happy. And then I don't know, I don't think that guy knew how to control his child, but it was cute in a way. If you don't know anything about me, you know I'm bad with kids. Just know I'm like, okay, cute, but I don't want to deal with it. Can you go away? Like, yeah, I babysit family sometimes, but I don't want to, you know what I mean? They're just, a lot, It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Anyway, that being said, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. It was also funny because there was a point where Nikki was talking to, I think, the same girl's dad, and he was asking, like, what we do, and saying, like, he was in a band or something like that. I couldn't super hear him because he was mostly talking to Nikki at that point. But, at some point he, like, looked at me and we made, like, eye contact for, like, an uncomfortable amount of time, and I was like, oh, okay, let me chime into the conversation, you know what I mean? Let me chime in here. And I was like, yeah, we make all of our own. Oh, he's not listening anymore. Okay. And I literally like just said that out loud. And our assistant heard me and he just looked at me and I was just looking at him and I was like, you didn't see that. The guy just kept talking to Nikki, but it was really funny. It was a funny little me like, I'm okay with this. I'm an introvert anyway. It's like watching Bochi the Rock. And I am Bochi the Rock. I'm not quite as, like, I'm not shy, right? I'm not shy. I'm just an introvert, so I'm like, I can fake it for a bit, you know what I mean? Not fake it. I I can allow my 2% extrovert to come out for a hot while, but then you'll see me being like, okay, I don't know how to interact with you anymore, please. Because I'm just socially awkward, you know? You know? Whatever. Luckily, that doesn't apply to streams because, I don't know, something about talking to a chat that's more comforting. Or like friends or whatever, you know? And I recognize a lot of y'all as my regulars, so it works out anyway. Simply, a lovely friend-like discussion, if you will. Our gathering place where I tell you about my weekly woes. Bochi is just anxiety in human form. That is so valid. That is so valid. You know that one clip of her where she turns into a Picasso painting? That's me. That's just me. That's a video of me. You had a kid do that at your maid cafe too. They took your pen lights and wouldn't give them back. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, kids are something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be like I don't like kids, but they're a handful. That's a good way to word it. Handful of little angels, you know? Oh, it was also really funny because when we were in the maid cafe uniforms, we had to, like, we weren't in our, like, how do I say this without being, breaking the immersion? We were not in our, like, RESO costumes anymore, and, I didn't have my hair done, as I do right now, you know, with my lovely purple pigtails. I just had my hair down and, in the maid uniform. So it was funny because somebody came up to the RESO table and was like, oh yeah, this is the group that performed earlier. I saw their, like, seiyus performing. They were pretty good. And I was like, sir, that was us. Sir, that was literally me. I am the same person. I'm just in a different outfit. But honestly, I don't really blame him for being, like, unsure about that, because I guess when you take off the costume and you do your hair differently, you look pretty different. Like, did you guys see the thumbnail for this? Did you see the thumbnail for this? Hold on, I'll show you. It doesn't look like me because I'm wearing my hair differently, kind of like in my free time. Hold on, where's the thumbnail? Hello? Where am I? This one. This one. Right. Oh god, I have to sort through my very big what did I label this? Who is this? Who am I? Where am I? What's happening? What is this? This is a Let's Draw stream. Let's draw this one. I named it Who. But yeah, look, this is me with my hair down. I look totally different, right? In a fancy dress, of course, but I don't wear fancy dresses too often, so, you know. But that doesn't look like me, right? You'd be like, what the heck? Who's that anyway? But it was just funny because I was like, sir, that was literally me. I didn't say it like that, but, you know, it was entertaining. It was entertaining, to say the least. And then it was funny because he continued the conversation. He was like, that wasn't you. No, like the ones with the purple and orange hair and everything. It was goofy, you know? Seiyu style is goofy. But yeah. Just so you guys all know, for the maid cafe, I was a pink maid, and, maid Mellorin, who looks a lot like Pengi, very suspicious, not the same person, maybe the same person, who knows, it was also a pink maid, and Nikki was a blue maid. And this was Nikki's first time doing the whole, like, maid cafe thing where you go, like, "Irashaimasen, goshujin-sama." But it was really funny because they were, like, 2 seconds away from opening the door to, like, let people in. Where they do, like, a lineup and, like, a greeting of all the people who come in, you know. It was really funny because Nikki was like, wait, how do you say it? I think it's fair to say out of like the three of us, Nikki speaks the least Japanese. I think at this point I might speak the most, but that's only because Pengi stopped studying for like a couple months. She's back on it now, but she was doing a bunch of other things, so she halted her Japanese studies for a little bit. But still, it was funny because Nikki was like, wait, how do you say it? Isaimasen? And they were like, Irashaimasen, go shujin sama. Just like the like really slow pronunciation, like Irashaimasen, go ushin sama. It was really funny. It was goofy. Can I write that in hiragana? Let's see. Oh my god, I always mix up this and this. Oh, my chapstick. Okay. I can totally do it. Okay. Da Shia. I wrote that wrong. Hold on. Sha. Ma. What's ma? Ma. That's su. That's ma. What's ma? Ma. Oh no, that was no. What's mo? Cause no, mo is this. Ma. Hold on, I'm learning. I've been working on phrases more than writing recently, so that's making it a little more difficult. Hold on. Okay. Irasha ima se. Looks like this. Se? Is that katakana? No, it looks like this, right? Se. Go. What's ko? Ko. Oh. Go. Shoo. Hold on, that's wrong. Shoo. This one. Go. Shoo. The one that's facing this way. G. Jean. I wrote ro instead of ra. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Gosh. This is embarrassing. I've been studying this for like almost a year now. This is so embarrassing. Usually, to be fair, I study it where I have the letters in front of me and I have to identify them. So this is like backwards, but it's fine. Goshu, Jin, Sa. Ma. I swear I practice. That's a little too far. I swear I practice. I don't know if I wrote this right. Is that Ru? That's Ru, isn't it? Wait, what's Ro? No, Ra. I mean, hold on. Da. Does Ra... Is it this? That's Ra. Yeah. Hold on. I'm so smart. Listen, guys. Listen, guys. I promise. I promise. I've been studying. I promise. Anyway, and then we did the Moe Kyun, and that was pretty cool. Maid Akarin leads the. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Maid Akarin leads the Moe Kyun, and it was really, really cute because she has like a super high pitched voice. So she'd say, "You're gonna say Moe Kyun," but she can do those high pitched notes like so like she could project those. It's very impressive. So every time she did, I'd try to copy her and be like, Moe, Moe, cute. Okay, here, wait. I can prove that I actually know what I'm doing. I can prove it. I know what I'm doing. Mo. A. Hold on. Oh, wait, that was fine. That was fine. I just did it stupid. Okay. Mo. A. Mo. A. My handwriting. Oh, good God. You have a meeting now. Gotta head off. Bye, Joe. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. Kyun. Key. Yoon. This way? Whatever. Kyun. Wow. I know. I'm so good at doing things. Okay. Moe Kyun. Yay. That's what blesses your food in a maid cafe, essentially. That's all you need to know. That wasn't the eraser tool. That wasn't embarrassing at all, okay? I'm rating it all in hiragana anyway, so that's already saying something, but it's fine. It's fine. I've been learning phrases, so I can actively speak it ever so slightly more. I still need a cheat sheet to make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing, but it's working out. It's working out, okay? It's working out. Anyway. Gotta write moe as... Oh, good God. See, kanji escapes me. I can't even really see that from here. It looks like it has these guys. Moe. Did I write that right? I think there's 2 lines here. Yeah. Actually, this might be connected. I can't see. It's really small. Anyway. Just you wait. One day, we'll all look back at this and laugh because I'll be able to actually understand the full extent of the language and I'll be like, okay, cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's me actively embarrassing myself, but whatever. It works out anyway. It's okay. Me when I'm Moe Kyun. Yeah. What else was I saying? Oh, the other maids, a lot of them are, they're like, some of them, they're goofy. They're goofy little TikTokers. I don't want to call them Gen Z because I don't even know if that's accurate. But, a lot of them kept saying, like, some of the current memes, if you will, like, didn't I do it for you? And the yippee! So, as usual, RESO hears one person say something, and then all of us pick it up as, like, a speech thing for, like, a week or so. So it was just us all going, yippee! And then, happy, happy, happy! Happy, 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 happy! It was goofy, but it was entertaining, and honestly, maybe that's all that matters. Anyway. So the year of the rabbit, am I right? You know, maybe, I feel like I probably could have done something with the hairstyle to make the bunny ears cuter, but this is fine. This is fine. I'm trying to think of other random stories that happened, but it was pretty, like, as often as things were happening, it felt also, like, low-key, uneventful story-wise. Like, the pitch changing and stuff on stage, that was really funny. That was really goofy. Like, just us dancing to a slightly slower monochrome and a pitched up Let's Go Rainbow. The slow lemonade was funny too, because it threw our, like, pacing beat off a little bit, so our muscle memories were all like, huh? But it was goofy. It was goofy in its own way. This is gonna be a little stuffed bun, so I don't know. This is my year. I was born 2 rabbit seasons ago. How old are you? You're older than me, right, Soda? Or are you younger than me? I'm a dragon. I know that. But I don't. It's every 12 years, right? Am I stupid? Is there 8? What's happening? Wait, no. There's the dragon, the bunny, the rat, the cat, the dog. Wait, the cat's not. That's just in Fruits Basket. Never mind. The dog. And then the rooster. Me thinking of Fruits Basket's characters right now. What's happening? The cow, the horse, the boar, the monkey, the tiger, I have 10 fingers up right now. Am I missing 2 of them? Is there 10? How many? My brain doesn't work. 12 is right. What am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? The dog. Oh, the snake. And the... What's the boy? What's Kisa's boyfriend's name? What's not a real boyfriend? What's that kid's name? Who's he? What is he? What's that guy? Why can't I remember what he turns into? It's been a while. Okay, hold on. Chinese Zodiac, help me. Who are you? I am from ancient Greece. Horse, snake, rabbit, tiger, ox. Oh, the ox and the goat are different. Okay, that makes sense. Haha. I'm Goofy. Oh, he was a lamb. Yeah, that's why. Okay. I'm Goofy. Okay? It's Goofy. Anyway. I was drawing a little tiny bunny. The bunny's right before okay, that makes sense. Listen, you guys. Listen. I'm stupid, okay? You've gotta remember that I'm certifiably stupid. Okay? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know that? What do you mean you don't know that? We've been together for this long. It's been 1.5 years or something like that. What do you mean? You must know how goofy dumb I am by now. Happy. I feel abandoned, forgotten, unloved. Sunny, no! I'm just stupid. I'm so sorry. How could I have forgotten? Gomen kudasai. Gomen nasai. Not gomen kudasai. That's a totally different phrase. Gomen nasai. Anyway. I'm a language expert. It's really funny too, because sorry, and this is not related, but every time I try to formulate a sentence in another language, it just becomes like an amalgamation of like Spanish, French, Japanese, and it's kind of horrible. It's like, I'll be like, je parle espagnol. Wait a minute. It's so I never fully learned any of those languages, so I feel like I just have a bunch of like half bits of those in my head where I'm like, hold on, what? Nani the fuck? I'm just a little silly, you know? Just a little silly. And it's okay, cause once I learn Japanese, it's over. It's over for y'all bitches, cause then I'm gonna learn French again, and hopefully keep them both in my mind this time, and then everyone will be like, wow, you're trilingual, that's so cool, and I'll be like, I know, I'm very cool. That looks horrifying. And it'll be a lovely conversation that goes just like that, and nothing will be wrong with it in any capacity. I'm gonna be so real with you guys, I'm kind of tired of drawing this. we can save her, but I kind of want to do another thing. she's still here, but I don't feel like doing it anymore. We can do multiple drawings on this lovely stream today. I want to show you these, because these were really fun. I was doing them yesterday. This is the wrong folder. These. I did photo studies of, I think her name is Sachiko. She's a, photographer on, Instagram. She, like, takes, like, self-portraits. Let me find her actual username really quick so I can tell you. Sachiko _ STXIV. Switched up remix time. Yes, exactly. So this is one of her photos that I did like a study on, like a photo study. This is her photo, obviously, and then my anime style photo study. And then I did this one as well. And these were both last night. This one was great for lighting studies because like of the lighting on her face. But I kind of want to do more. I'm like feeling like doing more. It's also good because I like straight up color dropped from the photo and tried to work with those colors. But it's really nice practice, so I kind of feel like doing that again. Because these two are fun, and she's also like incredibly freaking pretty. So, and don't worry, I asked her for permission to do that, so it's okay. Let me open up her thing. I'm not gonna show her feed on stream, but if anyone wants to look into her, here, I'll show you her like front page. You're gonna see a whole lot of things right now. Here you go. Her front page. Look how pretty she is. She poses in all these pictures that she takes herself. It says I'm not following because I'm not logged in. I promise I'm following her. But yes. So if you want to go check her out, Sachiko _ STXIV. I'm gonna find a photo and we can do another photo study because those are very, very fun. I already like this one. Oh, this one's pretty too. I want one with dynamic lighting again. Oh, this one's really nice. A lot of them are so pretty. If you ever just want to observe, she like specifically does, I think, kimono shoots. Like she dresses herself up in like kimonos and then like takes pictures of herself, and I think she edits them herself as well. Really impressive, and it makes me want to do this. Me sees pretty person doing thing. Wow, I want to do that. That's crazy. Okay, I think I'll use this one. The lighting on it is pretty dynamic, I would say. Oh, but then there's this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Bing! This one. It's pink, and she's very pretty. Not that that makes much of a difference, but you know what I mean. So we're gonna do a photo study on this one. Let me open this one up above my head, actually, so you can see it. if I put it like here, and I open these like this, you gotta scooch these, and scooch these. Yes, okay. Very pogers. These are gorgeous. That's what I'm saying. Like, her photos are so pretty. I'm gonna put it here so it's under the chat. Yes. Yes. Stan. Absolute stan. Hi, Ultra Kirby 64. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello. But yes, I'm excited to do this. These are just fun. Just doing these like little like photo studies can be really like therapeutic in a way. It's kind of mindless, which is also good for streaming. But yeah, we'll get like a little sketch in there of like basic proportion stuff. I do kind of adapt it to my art style though. It's by no means a one-to-one comparison, juxtaposition, whatever word you want to say. Does anyone else do that thing where they'll say a word but it doesn't mean what they think it means? Or they'll say like the wrong word that sounds like the word that they think it means, and then you're like, wait a minute, that's not right. Because I do that a lot. I don't think I did it there, but I do that a lot. Like sometimes I'll want to say like, what's an example? Like if I want to say the word like stagnate, instead of saying like to like stop or slow or whatever, instead of saying stagnate, I'll be like to stalactite. Wait, stalagmite, and then I lose my train of thought. That's the stupid coming out. Wants to be trilingual. Hold on, I'll be right back. My cat's clawing at the screen. Stop that! Stop this behavior. Misbehaving children. Anyway, yes, wants to be trilingual. In reality, can't even speak one language. It's goofy. Goofy. Oh, you know what? Let me do this really quick, actually. Change size. Just add, like, something on top. I just want to write her name, so I don't have to credit every 200,000 seconds. Okay. At Sachi Ko? I spelled that right. Oh no, I wrote it too big. Underscore. Please. Please, police. That's fine. Okay. Oh god. Underscore. Please. S T X I V. There we go. Perfecto. And right there's good. Yes. Okay, now you can see it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I definitely do that. You've heard me speak backwards too. Is that what it's called? Speaking backwards? That sounds about right. The children are doing a mischief. You're so right. They get excited when they see the squirrels, and then they have no choice but to whip out their claws and cause havoc. She has her hand like here. Wait, her knuckles are like here. Every time I draw hands, I try to construct it down by drawing like the palm first, and then like the fingers, especially when I'm trying to reference something like this and I want to get the pose right. I often do like breakdowns in parts. Okay, and then these are more straight. Where's her thumb? I'm blind. It is there. Okay, her thumb is like in here. Okay. The sizing on that is a little off. Anyway, recently I've been obsessing over Ado. That's not really related to anything. I just have Odo stuck in my head right now, and also every Uta song that's ever existed. But my brain immediately was like, Hampanada KO. Holy moly, she's pretty. That's what I'm saying. She's so pretty. And her photos are all like flawless. God tier level flawless. And she took them of herself, which is also very cool. Because I've often felt like I take great pictures and edit them, right? But I could never really take them of myself as easily, of course, because, you know, that's kind of a fundamentally different thing. But seeing her taking pictures of herself that are this pretty and then, like, making them this way, I'm like, ooh, things are possible. Maybe I will try it again. Okay, this is good for now on that. She's got her kimono color here. Her shoulders kind of down here. This stuff is also great for, like, anatomy studies, by the way. Because, like, normally I would break it down like this, and then, you know, like, Oh, I do like that composition. It's not the right composition, though. Whatever. You get the idea. It's great to, observe where anatomy is and how you can place it on your canvas and whatever, you know. You get it. Unfortunately, though, I am blind. I'm gonna open this on my phone so I can see it a little closer. Okay, yeah, her ponytail is here. So she's got like she got pigtails, or is that a pony? I think she has a side bun. Oh, that is a side bun. Okay, very cute. And then like one of these is where her hair is. She doesn't actually have it resting on her like that. It's like these. I take creative freedoms with them sometimes, but you know. I don't do these that often, but they are very, very fun. Especially if you have like art block. I don't know if anybody is dealing with art block currently, but try a photo study. It might kick it for you a bit. Also, her hime cut is really, really cute. Like her hair is hime bangs, is that what it's called? That's fine. I love the way it dangles here. Just the photo composition is just amazing. Yes. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I wish I had more Otaku Fest stories, but honestly, it was just so chill. We can draw the flowers in later. Okay, this is good for now. Actually, she has a sleeve here, and I feel like part of this would be sticking out. Okay. It's good for now. Let's get our buffer layer and the layer we're going to work on. And do her face first. Yes. Adapting it to anime style. Because I'm goofy like that. Anyway, what's going on with you guys today? Tell me something and I'll bounce off of it. Tell me some stories. What have you done in the recent since I talked to you last, which was like a few days ago. There were a lot of One Piece cosplayers though, at Otaku Fest. I don't know anything about One Piece, but except Uta. I know Uta. And Binkusu no Sakebo nani ini goyo no ni kimi ni me ni ma ni no ni. I also know Tony Choppa. Boku wa dokta. I know that. Thanks to Pengi. Sunny is having her gallbladder taken out with a smiley face. Why are you so excited about it? Is that bad? Is that good? Are you okay? What the? Oh my god. 8 hours a day minimum of homework? What the freak? Nani? 8 hours of home. When do you sleep? Isn't school 8 hours? Do they let you sleep at this establishment? Are you allowed to sleep? Is it like against the rules, or is it only the most sleep deprived or the ones who graduate? What's up with that, huh? Okay, this is like one of those trust the process things. Okay, she's looking like this way. I also keep making that noise because of Pengy. Just making weird, like, you know those dog noises of those dogs that they don't really bark, they just make like oddly human sounds where they just go like I keep making those noises. Sunny is now yours? Oh, you joined M's idol group. Ooh. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, worlds colliding. I hope you have a very fun time with it. Y'all got any plans, or am I not allowed to know? It's okay if I'm not allowed to know. I'm just curious. You're in your last term right now, so you only have mentor meetings once a week, and we have to do 40 plus hours of homework every week instead of having other classes. What the freak? That's insane. Are you actively learning, or is it just busy work? Cause I kind of feel like that sort of thing, maybe if you were learning and it was like an independent study, but I mean, I'm not a professional, but Nani? I wanna swap the shape of this eye around a little bit. Tony choppa. Boku wa dokta. Tony choppa. And then Luffy comes in his old Japanese style ass singing voice where he's like, I don't know the lyrics to that. I'm so sorry. I literally only know those 2 lines. A flower bouquet, big project hint. Oh. Sunny, don't do any Tom Holland spoilers. Alright, listen. If that's a call out post, you've succeeded. I am the Tom Holland of the idols, if you will. Spoiling things accidentally. Not really. But being worried about doing it, certainly. I don't want to have my Tom Holland moment. I haven't actively spoiled anything too important yet, but if I did, you probably wouldn't know, but everyone who does know would know. You know? You're only watching One Piece now because of Amelie is Uta. Oh, that's valid. Amelie is really, really talented. We stand Monarch. How do I want to do her nose line? And that's probably fine, actually. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Her mouth curves up a little bit. She's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, Stunny stole my color. You stole the color? You guys swap in image colors? Is that what's happening? Image colors swap out? Okay. Hold on, I gotta turn the opacity down. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is a little on the low side, I think. For the anime version, anyway. Okay. Her her literally perfectly styled bangs. Boku wa dokta. Todi todi chopa. You were the pink idol, and now you're also purple. Oh, I see. Oh, Sunny's the pink one then. Is that what I'm hearing? Sunny is pink and Em's purple. Oh, I see. That's very funny. Kind of gap moe. I feel like I would have pegged Sunny as like... Well, I guess I just automatically go, hair color? That's your image color. So, I guess that's valid. I was gonna say I would have made Sunny like indigo or like a navy blue, and M like a bright baby pink. But that is valid. I feel like both suit you guys anyway, so it works out. I spilled water on my shirt. I spilled water on my shirt. Okay. We can... It like curves on her cheekbone. Like around her face. But there's still like a little bit of hairs here. Maybe that's fine. I can figure it out. I don't know. I'm so smart. Oh, yeah. Pengy and I, usually we're like, okay, let's expect the worst so that we're never disappointed. But at Otaku Fest, we were like, okay, let's try this new thing. Pengy started it, and I kind of hopped on the bandwagon for it. But she was like, we're going to try this new thing. We're just going to start saying, everything just works out for me. It might not be true yet, but we're going to manifest it, I think, is the logic. Because we've been doing the opposite of that. So we were like, okay, let's manifest it. So we've just been saying, everything just works out for me. And hopefully that will lead us to the greater good, if you will. Maybe. No, this part's weird. I said purple because your idol has pink blue hair, so pink plus blue equals purple because you're basic. That's valid. That is super valid. I think that's also why wait. Sorry, do you ever breathe in and then your throat is like... I think that's why I also chose... I didn't choose it, my hair is just naturally purple, but why I was like, yeah, purple could be my image color, because I really like baby blues and baby pinks, and I know, like, a long time ago I wanted, like, the mix. So I was like, you know what? Lavender, baby. It's already my hair color, it works out. No worries, your immersion stays intact today, folks. I have been drawing a lot of Pink Willow stuff recently, which is quite nice. I'm really excited about it. Chapter 2 is almost finished. I started chapter 5. I have to do 3 and 4, and then like all of the screen toning and inking and stuff. So that's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be out for like a little while, but I am aiming to release it this year, so hopefully we'll see that soon. I'm very excited about it. I made some updates to the cover art, which is pretty cool. I might be able to show you those, actually. Are you guys interested? I could show you the... Yeah, these. Hold on. Open, please. Oh, okay. So this is the old one. We just stack those right on top of each other. And then look, the new one underneath it. That's the new one. We got old. We got new. I just rendered it a lot more. New. Old. New. Old. New. Old. New. Um, but yeah. So I got a lot more like shinies, like you can see in her eyes. I put a lot more shine. I made the lighting a lot more vibrant. Some of the shadows a lot more in depth, a lot more orange, a lot warmer, definitely. I fixed her face shape a little bit. You can see her cheek is like in a little more. I put some more dynamic shadows. The bubbles have some more rendering. There's some sparkles now. Yes, it's a lot nicer than before. I like it, Picasso. Yes. I'm aiming to release the book this year, so it's gonna go through a lot of testing and stuff with my mutuals. I've been setting up like my bones. No, I just got summoned by a demon. I'm sorry. I was setting up my manuscript readers, and then some of my like later version readers are gonna be waiting on me to give them those like later versions for like grammar and stuff, like revisions, if you will. But I've got my manuscript readers going through it right now. Pengi is one of them. Pretty cool. I do have to finish like I said, chapters 3 and 4, manuscript wise, but we're making great progress. So hopefully you can see it soon. Yes, I'm very excited about it. Yes. Drawing fingers is hard. Hold on, my brain. Okay, so her hair is like here. I think I might have to fix her face shape a little bit as well. We'll see. I'm doing purposely quite messy lines because the painting kind of covers it up later anyway. These are more like a guide, if you will. It also looks kind of calligraphy-y, which is cool in its own right, I suppose. She's got her nails done in all of her photos, and they're so nice. Anyway, Boku wa dokta. Tori chopa. Or I keep thinking, do you ever just do something really cringy and then you keep thinking about it? I keep thinking about us during this sound check where I was like, Maiku, okay. And I was like, hey, you guys want to hear a joke? It was so funny. They were like, just keep talking. And we were like, well, we can only introduce ourselves so much, so let's just say like, oh, how's the con or whatever. And like, because the only responses we can really get are cheers, we had to like work with that. So we were kind of like, yeah, let's just say like, oh, let me tell you a joke. Let me. It's just me being like, hey guys, how much does Santa's sleigh cost? And then an entire audience of people being like, how much? It's so cringy, but it was funny in like a terrible way. You know what I mean? You know when it's funny, but it's like, what was that? What was that? Why would you do that? Why that? Why that way? Oh no. But then when we started performing, it was fine. Like, once our like actual like pre-planned performance shenanigans began, it was good. just a goofy start, if you will. Okay, she actually has like really slender hands, and for some reason I made them look kind of on the chunkier side for this. So let me fix that. Interesting. Mimi is cringe bug free. Cringe butt free. Oh, valid. I thought when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, the cringe bug. I get it. Makes sense. Free bugs. Woo! No, I'm okay with that, actually, without that. Oh my god, I have another cringy story to tell you guys. This one's not cringy, this one's just goofy. I tweeted about it, so you kind of already know, but... it was on Friday before we left for the event, and there was a mosquito flying around me in my room, and it flew right above my head, and without thinking, I grabbed the can of Lysol spray, and I sprayed it above my head, trying to take him down, and he fell and he landed on my shirt, like right on my shirt, like right above my booba, like right there. And I was like, oh my good God. And I freaked out. I was like, Jesus. And it wasn't dead. It wasn't dead. It was just kind of like chilling there. And I was like, because it was a mosquito, right? If it was any other bug, maybe I would have been a lot kinder. But it's a mosquito. Those things just want your blood and want to make you all itchy, okay? I don't need that. So I started freaking out. I was like, okay, there's a mosquito on me. Oh no. And then all I thought to do was, okay, just keep spraying it with Lysol. So I literally just took the can of Lysol and just kept spraying it on my shirt till there was like a puddle and the mosquito was dead. And then I started going, Mom, help! It was really funny. It was really funny. My mom walks in and she's like, what is wrong? What did you do? And then she just looks at me. My t-shirt has like a giant wet stain right on the top of it. She just looks at me like, what happened? And I'm like, I need like a napkin or something. There's a dead bug on me. Help me. Mimi found dead in Miami. You're so right. You're so right. Just, And then I just took a picture of myself in the mirror and sent it to the RESO chat with my Lysol stained shirt. Thank God there wasn't like bleach in that or something. It was just funny. It was just super funny. I don't know. Like, you know what I could do? I could do a tier list, honestly, on different random weaponized different things that I have weaponized, if you will, to fight against the mosquitoes that come into my home and harass me, because I live in a area that just has those things everywhere and I'm sick of it. But yeah, so there's a lot of mosquitoes, okay? A lot of them. And they just keep continuously coming, so I keep weaponizing different things. So I could honestly make a full tier list of how well things work. I've weaponized so many things you probably don't even know. Like, once I put some masking tape on a ruler, because there was one of them big-ass mosquitoes in here. And I, like, rolled it around so the sticky side was on the outside. And it was, like, one of them yardstick rulers. So I like, tapped because he was hanging on my ceiling and scaring the shizos out of me. So I was like, what the freak is this? And I tried to, get him. And it took me, like, a bunch of tries, and I got the masking tape stuck on the ceiling. I basically just taped it to the ceiling, and I was like, I'm sorry! I wanted it to be quick and painless, I'm sorry! And then I flushed him down the toilet. I've also weaponized things like, flying laundry, a spray bottle for water, cups, various different wrappers of things. I threw salt at one time. I don't know why I thought that would work. It didn't work at all. It literally did absolutely nothing. It just put some salt on the floor that I had to clean up. But, there's that. I've been considering, weaponizing the handheld vacuum cleaner for the mosquitoes, right? That sounds like it'd probably work, right? You just vacuum them up and then they're just in there for a while, I guess. I don't know. What do you do? Dump it out outside or something? I've used a broom. What else have I used? Definitely a bunch of just random stuff that is absolutely forbidden. I tried to exorcise a bug. I suppose I did. I suppose I did. Mosquitoes are just... They're just so not likable. If there are any mosquito VTubers, I'm sorry, but it's not it. I just think it's funny, okay? I just think it's funny. Anyway, her bun wraps around like this. And then it's got a little... what's like in like a little knot, like right here. Okay, and then there's this piece that goes in like this. Okay, that's the shape of her bun. We figured it out. She has like really nice earrings on in this too. Hold on, let me get those earrings in there. It's like a little loopy doopy, and then she's got like a little bow here. If you guys see me doing self portrait photography of myself on my Instagram or something, all you need to know is it's inspired by Sachiko, okay? That's all you need to know. Cool. Okay, and her hair comes down like this. Like Sailor Moon buns is what she's got actually here. I didn't even think of it till now. She's got her meatball. I know I talked about this earlier, but honestly, I'm just so happy about it. So I'll talk about it again. The two new figures that I got, I also, today, I pre-ordered the Gaogura pop-up parade figure because I love her. And I didn't, my Nendoroid order was canceled over a year ago, and I never found out until I emailed them, and I was like, hey, it's been a while since I ordered this. When is it coming? And they were like, this was canceled like a year ago. And I was like, oh no. I have to make sure I wasn't charged for that, actually. But anyway, I ordered the pop-up parade figure because I was like, you know, I like these ones better anyway, so it works out. It works out. I can't call it a shrine. I literally have like 4 keychains of Gura, but like they're really cute. I have like this little I've shown you guys my room before, but or at least that side of my room. But my room is set up so I have like my little streaming cubicle, which is where I am now. It's got my computer. It's got my my little setup. I've got my RESO cork board, which just has all of our little collectibles and some Polaroids and stuff on it. I've got our keychains and pins up there, you know. Yeah. Anyway, and then on the other side of the room is like where my bed is and my shelves. And my shelves is my little virginity corner, if you will, if you want to call it that. I call it my weeb shelf because it sounds a little nicer. Hold on, my cat's misbehaving again. Stop this. I hear you clawing at that. Stinky. Oh my goodness gracious. I brought him with me. He's lower than the tablet, so you can't see him, but he's here. Say hi, honey. You're clawing at the screen. He does not like the stray cats or the squirrels, so every time he sees them, he goes ham wild. Would you like to say hello? We're just yelling at me outside. Okay, I guess cats don't say hello that easily. What was I saying 2 seconds ago? My manga shelf, my virginity corner, if you will. Okay, he's left me alone. But anyway, I have a bunch of manga series that I like. Not too many. My collection is very small in comparison to that of a lot of other people. But that being said, I love it still. It's very nice and very I guess, which kitty? Oreo? Yeah, it's Oreo. he's goofy. You know, he's just a little goofy guy. Now my neighbor's dog is getting very angry. All of the pets in the neighborhood are misbehaving on this day. Anyway, so it was, oh yeah, so my Spy Family manga thing. So I love to do this thing where I'll take like the manga series, right? And I like to pair it with a figure that matches the series, like a character from the series on the shelf, cuz you know, that's just, it feels right. So I have my Madoka Magica one. I have my Bad End Night Hatsune Miku one. Now I have the Spy Family Anya. I have the figure of Anya riding Bond because somebody was selling it at the convention. And one of our assistants went to go pick it up for me. Thank you, Zach. We stan. And Nikki bought me the Autumn Miku at the same exact con this weekend that matches the color scheme of Snow White with the red hair. So I'm really happy about that because I've been wanting a figure to go with that series because it's the longest series I have. I've been wanting something to go with it for so long, but it's they don't have figures for that series. Like they haven't made any, so I'm like, oh no. But having one that matches the color scheme is like the next best thing, so I will take it. I will take it. Okay, let's see. Does she have any more accessories here that I haven't drawn? There's a bunch of flowers in the image in her kimono, but I think this is pretty much it. Okay, we can do some coloring now. Let's get some coloring up in this. Or do I like her face proportions? Hold on. Her bangs are a little off-centered. Or not off-centered, angled incorrectly, I suppose. But yes, anyway, so my manga shelf is slowly getting more completed. I have my Cardcaptor Sakura collection with the figure next to it. I have a lot of the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun series, but I don't have anything for that one yet either. Yeah, and I have my Chika Takami shrine, my Honoka Kosaka shrine. Because I'm crazy, I suppose. I'm a stan, if you will. I'm an idol fan just as much as I am an idol. Oh, and yeah, on my cork board, I have my secondary Chika Takami shrine because I used to have an Ida bag, but I ended up throwing it away because I made it myself, but I made it kind of poorly. And I was always worried about things like falling out of it or getting lost or something. So I ended up making like a cork board, an Ida board, if you will. Not necessarily an Ida bag, but an Ida board in my room. So I put all of my chicas on there, but they take up like strictly half of the entire cork board. So then I have like the little middle strip, which has all of my other random like rubber straps and keychains and stuff. Like I've got a Cure Macaron on there, some Madoka Magica stuff, a couple Genshin Impact like Chongyuns. I've got some Punchies, random characters, some Yohanes, if you will. Yeah, and then next to that, I have a little acrylic board that I got when I released my album. So it's like the album art. I have the acrylic board of that. And on top of that, in the corner, is my little Hololive section. I've got some Ina, Kiara, Korone, and Gura charms up there. Anyway, yeah, so my small shrines dedicated to the Oshis, if you will. Okay, we can color this. Let's color this now. I'm excited about coloring. I'm feeling like I'm in a coloring mood. So I'm literally gonna eyedrop it from the photo and maybe make some small alterations, but we're just gonna straight up eyedrop it from the photo and go from there. You guys can observe the process with me, if you will. Yes. I'm also trying to think about some stuff too. We were making jokes about RESO where we were like, let's go on a lasagna eating date because we were like, dang, we really just want some lasagna. Chica and Hanukkah best girls, you're so right. Yes, they are. But yeah, we wanted to go on a lasagna eating date. We haven't done it yet, but we keep talking about it. But every time we talk about it, we add more things to the agenda. Where we're like, okay, then we'll go to the Barnes and Noble, and then we'll go to the aquarium, and then we'll do this and that. So it's just becoming like a long list of, hey, let's hang out and do this. Which is kind of funny. Okay, I guess the underside of her eye is in a lot of light, to be honest. How do I adapt this? So wait, this is, oh, yabe. Like this. She's got her nose in shadow. Shadow, shadow. Ba 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 na da na da da na da na 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 na. Ba bow ba ba bow ba bum 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 bow. What other stories do I have to tell? Let's see. Oh, a big story I didn't tell you from this past weekend at Otaku Fest. This one's funny. Or kind of cursed. A little bit of both, but that's okay. So, at the Maid Cafe, there was this I can't call them a group. They all entered the room individually as a party of one. But they were like cosplaying the like famous movie serial killers. So there was a Ghostface, Jason, and the guy with the hockey mask whose name I'm forgetting. But yeah, so those three like serial killer cosplayers, and they were like in character the whole time. It was kind of whack. Like whack in like a funny way, you know? And it offered a lot of banter, I suppose. If nothing else, it offered a lot of banter. Because they were sitting like right in front of the stage. Like, because there was the little stage in the Maid Cafe, but they were like the seats directly middle in front of the stage. So it was really funny. We were just, one of the maids took a video of us dancing Love Latte, so you just hear like, I love you a la 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 latte, I love you a la 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 latte. Jason is the one with the hockey mask, isn't he? Oh, maybe. Jason and then the guy with the mask of his own face. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find his name. I'll tell you. Movie serial killers. That's a great thing to Google. Yeah, the guy from Scream was one of them. The guy from Halloween. Isn't that Jason? The guy from Halloween, that guy. And oh shoot, who is the last guy? This guy. Who's this? Who is this? Who is this guy? What's your name? What's your name? Okay, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna put this image on screen so you can see. It was these ones, minus this guy. This guy wasn't there, but these three. These guys. Those MFs, those guys. Yeah, anyway. So they were at this convention. Michael Myers, yeah, maybe. And they were sitting at the like front of the thing. So you just hear, there's a video that one of the Maid Cafe maids took, and it was, you just hear, I love you, la 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 latte, and then it pans over to them, and they're basically just deadpanning, staring down at the table in front of them, ignoring the stage behind them, but it was really, really funny. It was timed really well. Jason, Michael Myers, and Ghostface in order. Okay, got you. Cool. PogChamp. Is his name Scream or Ghostface? I don't know, whatever. I've never actively seen those movies. I don't like thrillers. I like horror, but I don't like thrillers. They give me too much anxiety. Movies specifically. Games not so much, but the movies definitely. Anyway, and I had a lot of very funny interactions with them, to say the least. So, like, I was walking around doing the thing where I was like, hi, like, check out RESO, get some candy, you know? And I was like, you guys like candy? Here, take a business card. And it was just them, like, deadpanning and, like, low-key interacting with me, but, like, not really. So, and they were just, like, turning to look at me, like, really slowly, and then being, like, nodding in my direction or something. But it was just really funny. So I was like, it was basically like me being all Yankee about it and being like, hey, you guys want to listen to some cool music on your next murder spree? I've got some cool music for you. You like idols, don't you? Yeah, you do. Here's a business card. Take a lollipop. What's your favorite flavor? Like, it was just very goofy. And then they like stopped by the booth at the end of the RESO booth at the end of the Maid Cafe experience. And they were like they were like emotioning as if they were asking about the merch. So I was giving them like our spiel, you know, where I'm like, yeah, we are an indie idol group. We make our own music, costumes, choreography, characters, dances, etc. We do all this, all of that. Very cool, very interesting, very entertaining. I know, exciting. And the Mike Myers guy, I think. The guy with the face that's a human mask. That's not the ghost mask or the hockey mask, the other one. That guy, he kind of just put his hand up at one point as if he was like motioning for me to stop giving the lecture, and he just nods. He gives me a thumbs up and he walks away slowly, and I was like, okay. All right. Thank you. And then they were taking a bunch of like pictures of some of the maids. And then all three of them walked by, and then I like asked them, I was like, hey, do you guys want to squish these? So I gave them each one of our omanju. Our little, if you don't know what our omanju are, they're these like little dough-looking things that look like this, but they're us. And you just like squish them. They're like little plushies almost. They look like that. Anyway, so I gave them each one of our omanjus to just squish, like our display ones, and they squished those things like they had more stress in their bodies than anybody I've ever met in my life. Because, like, I was like, oh yeah, it's like a stress ball, right? And their hands were, like, shaking from the force of them squishing the sheet out of those freaking omanjus. It was really funny. It was really funny. Like, cursed, but funny, you know? Certainly entertaining, I can say. Certainly entertaining. I can't wait. We're probably gonna post it at some point, but that video of us going like, I love you a la 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 latte. I love you a la 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 latte. And then it just pans over to them, deadpanning, staring. It's like, it's so funny. It's so funny. That Dogi going crazy again. Dogi, God Street. Dogi, God Street. Anyway, let me do more color dropping here. I think I just need like the darker grade tones. Whoopsie. This way. But yeah, anyway, so if you ever have, serial killers come into your maid cafe, all you need to do is befriend them. That's the gist of that story, I suppose. They're just shy fans. They didn't buy any merch, though. I'll say that. Serial killers might be kinda stingy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm jokey. It was just very funny. It was a very entertaining interaction. Not quite that heavy on that. I just thought it was really entertaining too, because that was like the one time I like lined up to do the "Irashaimmasen, Goshujin-sama" with all of the other maids, and it was really funny because that was when they walked in, and we expected them to be a group because like they're a group. I mean, they're that wouldn't be a coincidence, them in line together cosplaying those things and not being together, you know what I mean? That would be like a little crazy. But it was very funny because they just walked in and they're like Maid Mellerin would be like, okay, like how many people in your party? And then they would just slowly lift up the one finger, not say anything, and then slowly put it down, and she'd be like, haha, okay, party of one, welcome. And they each did that in order. It was really funny. Comedic genius, honestly. In like a scary kind of way. I don't know. Anyway, let's get some more colors on here. I think I have to turn my brightness up too. The sun's coming out, so it's harder to see. My screen. I don't think me changing my brightness affects what you guys see though, so should be fine. Okay, so her hair. I love how her hair has like a blue tone to it. It's in all of the photos, but I like it because every time it shows up on my color wheel up here, it's got like an indigo tone almost. It's very nice. This hairstyle in particular is very Yohane now that I think about it. Top tier content. Is RESO going to get a restock of the character stands? Oh yeah, definitely. We have enough of those already. I know our merch shop right now, we're not restocking the online one until we finish sending out the Lemonade pre-orders. We talked about this a little bit in like an official announcement on the RESO account, but the Lemonade keychains had a manufacturing issue that we had to resolve, so getting them done took a lot longer. And that on top of that, Nikki has to straight up fill them up with like the oil themselves because they're shaker charms, right? With like the little glitter inside. And Nikki has to shake them up and like fill up the things with the oil and whatever and seal them herself, like individually. So they take a lot longer, so we're working on getting those done. But there will definitely be a restock of those sooner or later. I know for a fact we have the stock, like, currently. Because I was just wrapping up a bunch of those things and selling them at the con, so, you know, I saw them. We had a really cute poster board with our faces and a QR code on it. That was pretty cool. And, like, the QR code took you to our funny little Instagram account. What else do I have that's, like, interesting to tell you about? Oh, apparently, I'm probably allowed to say this. So, they were, like, selling the remainder of the cupcakes that they had from the Maid Cafe, right? At the end of the thing, because the con was over and they had no more blocks and they didn't want to throw away the cupcakes. So they were, like, selling them or giving them away or something, I don't know. In the hallway. And there was this girl. I wasn't there for this. I feel like if I was, I probably would have said something. So it's probably a good thing I wasn't there for this. But, some guys wanted, like, cupcakes, and I guess that made a girl angry. Like, maybe it was one of their girlfriends or something. I don't know. But they wanted cupcakes, and Maid Mellerin was giving out cupcakes to them. And as she was, like, handing one of them a cupcake, this other girl comes up and, like, shoves her over, almost knocks her over, for like no reason, and then makes like a snotty little face, like a and then she walks away. And this was while we were packing up the cars, so I didn't see it, but I feel like I would have been like, Ma'am, what was that? Ma'am? 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 Because I'm not saying Maid Mellerin is Pengy, right? They're not. They're not the same, right? In theory, they're not the same. But all I'm saying is Maid Mellerin is just like Pengy is to me. Important. And you don't push someone who's important to me to the floor like that. When they're giving away free cupcakes, nonetheless, okay? I got really angry when I heard about that. But there was nothing I could have done because it was in post, so I was like, no. But I feel like, I'm just saying, if you have the audacity to do that, you better have the audacity to get smacked up. Have you seen, wait, there's this like, this is kind of related. It's just my attitude towards the situation. I would never actually beat someone up, but I just think it's funny. There's this guy who was like, in like a teacher's lounge or something, and he was like drawing on a whiteboard, and he goes, so as you can see, there's a direct correlation between when you fuck around, you find out. The correlation is direct, and it goes straight through, so the more you fuck around, the more you find out. So like, that attitude is just me with this situation where I was like, oh, you want to find out? Don't do that. What's her problem? That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it, like, that's why I was like, is it like a jealous girlfriend or something? Is it because Maid Mellerin is prettier than her? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what kind of audacity? You're pushing not just a maid, by the way, the head maid? Are you insane? If the butlers and the maids were there, actually they're like really well behaved, but if they were there in my little fan fiction of a mind, whoa, you're crazy. Can't be doing that. Can't be having that type of behavior. Anyway, that being said, if you see anyone having behavior like that, tell them that it's wrong and make the person who they pushed feel better, because that's horrible. Honestly, when I heard about that, I was fuming. Yeah, that's like, what the, like, the Cafe Kirahoshi people, like, they're like I said, I don't want to get any bad ideas in people's heads. They're really well behaved. They were like, okay, but we can't be, you know, whatever. They're well behaved. However, I have no such compunction. If I was there, I would have yelled at her. I wouldn't have physically touched her, but I would have yelled at her. I would have been like, what's your problem? What you mad about, huh? It's because she's prettier than you, isn't it? Stop externalizing your frustrations and go to therapy. I don't know. That just made me really angry when I heard about it. If I was there, it's a good thing that I wasn't there. I'm just saying, because if I was there, it probably wouldn't have been good anymore. It probably wouldn't have been too good anymore. Because Maid Mellerin, obviously, she handled it really well, but like, she didn't really do anything about it. She, like, you know, handled it professionally. But I'm just saying, you know, what's your problem? And to that girl, if you ever see this, maybe you happen to be a Mimi stan, I don't like you. That's not a joke. It's a joke! Nah, I'm just saying, don't push people. What's wrong with you? Don't do that. Like, purposefully. It wasn't an accident. Like, it was very, like, purposeful. What kind of a person do you have to be to even, like, what did you gain? What did you gain from that? There was nothing to gain. Anyway, upsetty, spaghetti, forgetty, regretty. That's all I'm saying. Meido in Ohio. Manny the Manatee, welcome. Heck, that person, yeah. What up, homies? Hi! How are you? Manny the Manatee, crazy. I haven't seen you in so long. son, father. What is happening? Soda, when did you adopt? What does this family tree look like? Every time you guys talk about the family tree, the VTuber family tree, I get even more confused. Because if Soda is your dad, Manny, right? But Sunny calls you the family pet. What does that make Soda and Sunny? Are they like distant relatives or something? Like what are they? Because in theory they're siblings, right? Because I made their models. But then again, I guess I'm also a sibling slash mama because I made my own model as well. So that in itself is a little confusing, I would say. How does that work? What is this family tree? I mean, I'm everyone's father. I suppose that's accurate. I suppose. I need someone to make an accurate family tree representation of this family. Because I don't get it. Dad, have you been streaming? I don't get notifications. Yeah, Soda, you streaming? I always get YouTube notifications, like, I want to say on average, like, 40 minutes later than the stream starts, I feel like. Which is kind of whack. But usually I'll know, like, oh, there's a stream I want to watch. I'll, like, block out my schedule for that ahead of time. Hello to my lurkers, by the way. Can I get a holla from my lurkers? Cause I'm a lurker when I go in streams. I try to talk sometimes, but a lot of the times I'm just a dirty lurker. So hi, shout out to my lurkers. Love you. I am no pet. I am sentient. That is so valid. If you made your own model, are you your own mom? Yeah? Maybe? I don't think I'm qualified to answer that question. Me, I lurk. I love you, Glitter M. Although I feel like you chat quite a bit. You could be like a little mini lurker, I suppose, but I feel like I see you chatting all the time, which I appreciate. Thank you. The true lurkers are the people who they say they like pop in and I'm like, oh hi, welcome, how nice to meet you, and then they're like, I watch every stream. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my VOD watchers. I know there's a large amount of you. Hello. I'm also a VOD watcher because I'm very forgetful as well. Shout out to my homies who are here right now, talking right now. Homies, shout out. Shout out to Pengy for being Pengy. She's not here, but she's Pengy somewhere. Shout out Nikki for existing. Once again, not here, but definitely somewhere. Yeah. Come out, lurkers, I have free lettuce. Oh my god. You're luring them in. Actually, wait, Manny, that might only work on you. The lettuce. Unless there happens to be another manatee lurking. I rewatch VODs a lot. Valid, absolutely valid. Yeah, I'll do that a lot, actually, now that I think about it. I definitely do that thing where I'll watch part of a stream live, but then I'll be like, oh, I gotta go do this thing, or I gotta whatever, and then I'll, I'll, note how long it's been since they've been live, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll come back later, and I watch the rest later. Or sometimes if they're playing, the person who I'm watching, if they're playing, a story game, I'll purposefully wait until the VOD is done so I can, okay, I'll go watch the VOD so I can get the full of the story, Y'all know how it is. This hair is a little bit different than the reference sheet, but that's okay. That used to be like a catchphrase of mine for a while, but that's okay, because it doesn't matter anyway. But that's okay. Top tier. Okay, that's pretty good. Most of this hair is pretty much in shadow down here. Oh, on the drive down to Miami for Otaku Fest, it was like 4 hours or something. And they being Nikki and Zach, they were like, yeah, you can have the aux cord. And I was like, are you sure you really don't want to give me the aux cord? Because it's going to be the same thing, like, the whole time. And they were like, shut up, take the aux cord, it's yours. And I was like, okay. The whole drive, like all 4 hours, I was literally like, oh, look, another Kira song! Isn't that crazy? I feel like I should do a karaoke stream that's quite literally just Kira music, because I didn't realize the sheer quantity of it that I have on my, like, playlist. The sheer quantity of the Kira music is insane. Oopsie doopsie, not that. This, okay. Let's do her makeup and her eyes. Bam 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 bam. I admit my Genshin Story Quest streams, I'll 100% skip the stream so I can watch the full VOD. That is so valid. You're getting them the watch time, though. You're so right. Get those watch hours up. Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. I've never quite understood why watch hours don't count for live things. They only count for VODs, but nonetheless, I still appreciate, I think even more so sometimes, I don't know, it depends. I appreciate both, but having people here live is like, I need people here live when I'm streaming, because when there's nobody here, then my brain is like, huh? Huh? What? Oh god. Who am I? I'm scared. No one's here. You know what I mean? You one of them otakus? Yeah. Hi, Crooked Gamer. Welcome, welcome. What's crookin'? I'm crooking as per usual, you know? You know how I do be crooking? I crook on occasion. Okay, that's pretty good. Takes aux cord and plays Love Latte on repeat. Oh my god. Darla, you're never getting the aux cord in my presence. I'm just kidding. I like Love Latte, but she's just repetitive. You know, and honestly, being the person who wrote Let's Go Baby, I have literally no room to complain about that, but it's just funny to me, okay? It's just funny. Me just thinking about Let's Go Baby being a thing that exists in the world. Anyway, I mean, it wasn't called Otaku Fest for nothing. You're so right. You are so correct. Let me get that light color. Her lips have like a glass look. I don't know, something about the color scheme. Very nice, very pretty. Oh, it's probably because they're glossy and they're reflecting the flowers' colors now that I think about it. Anyway. Anyway. The pitched up lemonade, or I'm sorry, the pitched up Let's Go Rainbow, and then the slowed down lemonade and monochrome will still never be the end. They will be the end of me. I will never get over it. I can't formulate that sentence to save my life. Oh my god. It was just very funny. Chipmunk, Let's Go Rainbow live. Whoa, 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 whoa. It just makes me think, have you guys seen that video that Pengy made? It's on her channel, but it's literally like Let's Go Rainbow. No. Oh my god. I can't speak. Monochrome Chipmunk edition, but literally, it's literally like, getting started, I can't help it, notice something, no you can't quit getting, you always get my aura. It's funny. Anyway, that's on Pengy's channel if you feel like subjecting yourself to that. um, okay, getting those lighter tones in here. She definitely has the light tones, like, here. Hi, Kippy Kippy. Hello, my kitty cat. Pengy's Alvin and the Chipmunks remix. Yep, seen it. It's good. Chipmunk monochrome, for real. It's funny. It's funny, okay? It's cursed. Don't get me wrong. It's cursed. But it sure is entertaining. Okay, hold on. She's got this, like, highlight on the tip of her nose, and I would normally put something like that right here, so I'm gonna just do it like this, I feel like. It's not right, but it's close enough. Okay, her eyelids, she definitely has light coming in, like, right here. I have it zoomed in on my phone, so I know it's hard to see over here. The Chipmunk video was like the second RESO video I ever watched. Oh my god. That being your intro to RESO. Fun fact about that, I've definitely probably said this on stream before, but Pengy and I were practicing for Hall Mat, I think. And we were like in this teeny tiny little like gym nearby, so we were like the only people in the building. And it was really funny because she wasn't supposed to play monochrome pitched up like that. Like, neither of us were expecting pitched up monochrome. We were both very much like, yeah, we're just gonna dance to monochrome again. Try and, like, you know, get ourselves in sync as much as possible. And then we just hear, getting started, I can't help it. And we just lost our minds laughing because we, like, literally, you know when you laugh so hard, you can't even stand up anymore? Like, your legs don't work and you collapse to the ground like a folded lawn chair. That was us. That was us when that started playing. And that's why she made that video, because she was like, the world needs to know. The world needs this context. It was just really, really funny. See, adapting around her nose shadow is a little difficult for this. I feel like, because she's got this lighter line here where there's like active sunlight like almost hitting her, like shaded sunlight, but sunlight nonetheless. Should I just make this go up even farther and do that again? Maybe. Maybe. That's kind of the vibes, although it's... Actually, that's probably more accurate. Nikki! Hello! Welcome! I've been telling them stories from the Fest of Otakus. Like the pitchy Why do I keep mixing those songs up? The pitchy Let's Go Rainbow and the slowed down monochrome. Because it was so funny. I do remember trying not to laugh while I was on stage hearing that. I was like, I'm gonna ignore it and keep praying. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I feel like you guys will see clips of it at some point in some way, shape, or form. It's just goofy. Just know it's a little goofy. Oh, but yeah, Nikki gave me the aux cord on the whole ride down. And it was very funny because it was simply just me playing like Hololive songs, Kira, Vocaloid, Garnadelia and Rail at one point when I lost Wi-Fi. Or not Wi-Fi, like connection. Yeah, I don't know. It was very funny. And no one complained about it. But I know it wasn't what they normally listen to, so I'll take it. It was a lovely little gift for me, playing my funny little music. All of my my auto stuff, me being like "Shijitai wa kono mirai da," like singing off pitch in the car. It's funny. Anyway, Chipmunk LGR was so funny. I'm sure I was making faces in the video. Valid. I don't know. I feel like it's impossible to be like, I'm just gonna absolutely ignore this. Cause I think, I don't know. I definitely tried to not make it obvious, but I remember listening to it and just being like, we're gonna have to dub over that one later. But then, see, that's the other thing too. If we post a video of it, Lemonade and Monochrome are gonna have to stay the same pitch that we, or not the same pitch, the same speed that we performed them, I think. Because if we speed it up to the right tempo, then we're gonna look unnatural dancing that fast. Because that's not how humans move. So we'll see. I have no idea what's gonna happen with that, but I think it's funny nonetheless. Okay, let's see. She has like a... Wait. A bluish shine going like this across her eyes. That was actually very accurate. I know you guys can't see that from there, but that's okay. Bum 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 da 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 bum 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 kudo shadow. Anyway, Manny, my favorite manatee. Manny is also my favorite manatee, to be fair. Not many other manatees can even pale in comparison. I think it's because Manny can speak English. Truly a feat. Actually, I'm gonna leave the shine that way. Now seeing it like this, though, makes me think I should fix her face shape again, though. Like, not quite that far in, but just a little more far in. Like here, maybe? Maybe? No Deki style. Maybe. Good evening. You know, if you ever make merch, Manny, you should have good evening merch. That's just like such an iconic phrase for you at this point. Good evening. Also, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, let's draw her kimono, I guess? Or color her kimono for now. I have... Actually, you know what? Let me add some of the orangey tones on the skin, because I keep seeing that and thinking I'll do it later, but I want to do it now. Because she has, like, that very orangey glow down here. It's mostly behind her fingers, so I'll just erase behind that one. It's on her thumb too. Okay, that very orangey glow. Where else is it? It's under her nose. Ever so slightly, like right here. Definitely here. A little bit here. And then a little bit like up here. I think that's about it. Yeah. The colors are a little bit off, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. She's also got a little bit of yellow eyeshadow under her eyes and purple around it. Can't uber see it from here, but I'll do it anyway. She's got that dark purple like here, and then that light purple that's going up here a lot more. And then the yellow. It's like right there. Wow, makeup. It's evening somewhere. And what even is evening? That's true. The word evening. Evening. Eve? Evening. Is it like the eve of the night? Morning eve? Like Christmas Eve? It's before the morning? How's that work? Isn't evening like before night though? Like that's like evening is like 4 p.m. to like, no, I guess 4 p.m. is still afternoon. Like 5 p.m. to like 7 p.m. or something. How's that classify? How does that work out? How exactly does the math add up? Oh, Nikki, I was telling them about our lovely little trip to the Longhorn Steakhouse and the funny lady. The funny waitress who said, "Fuck you." She didn't say that, but she figuratively said that. It was very entertaining. I don't know if you have any thoughts to add on the manner. The matter? Not the manner. The matter with a T. It's one of those things. I'm speaking backwards again. Okay, wait. She has a lot of shines on her hands that I did not get earlier. I simply ignored them. Bighorn. Yes. Me when the bighorn. Onyo. Definitely like there. And then like, oh, yabe. Here. Photo studies are fun, but they are also quite intricate. Humu. That's good. I gotta add the little, because her hands have so much more detail in them than I usually draw hands with. But I'm gonna add it, but subdue it down a bit. So like she's got that like vein that's like here. Not vein, whatever that's called. This one's more of a straight line into the shadow. Definitely a little dark highlight on the knuckle. Yeah, something like that. Sure. Anyway. I'm gonna play with her face a little bit more in a sec, but I'm gonna color her kimono first. Oh, yeah, bae. I think is it dark green or is it navy? I think it's navy. Yabba. That's still too light, but that's okay. Oh no, there's a mosquito. I lost it. Oh no. What will I weaponize against the mosquito today? Will it be the handheld vacuum cleaner? Stay tuned to find out. Stay tuned to find out. Absolutely terrifying. I wonder if that would work. What do you guys think that would that work if I tried to vacuum up a mosquito that was flying at me? Cuz the Lysol is surprisingly not very effective. It's more of a short range weapon, if you will, than you would think it would be. Where do the bugs go when it rains? Like the flying bugs. Do they just like sit somewhere? Where do they go? Because they can't get wet. Every time a bug gets wet, it can't fly anymore. Where do they inhabit? I think the vacuum cleaner would also be pretty short range. That's fair. That is very fair. You'd have to like hit it just right. Hold on, let's find the kimono pattern to put on here. Because I don't really feel like drawing all of the flowers on the kimono pattern. That one kind of looks like it. None of these are uber accurate. None of them are uber accurate. You know, maybe we don't do that then. Let's just do this then. Maybe bugs burrow underground or trees. Trees maybe. I was gonna say, if I ever saw a mosquito digging into the floor, I'd be terrified. Also, what happens if it floods? Although then again, mosquitoes, don't they like... I could be wrong. Don't they like lay their eggs or something on water? You know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? Don't they do that? Not stripes. Well, that's a pattern. That's a pattern. We can have that one on there. Okay, I'm just gonna do this then. Because this one, I can't even really tell what the pattern is on this. It just looks like it has these things everywhere. What the hell? Oh, I have it on a clipping layer. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, smaller. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. She's got some yellow ones like up in here. Kind of going across it this way. Is it just you, but is there an issue with the stream audio? Is there? Hold on, let me try replugging in my mic. Hello? Hello, hello? Is that better? I know my mic's been acting weird lately. I probably need to buy a new one, finally. This thing is freaking old. But I don't want to. I do think if I buy a better mic, though, my stream quality will get a lot better. So I should probably do that. Did that fix it, at least a little? Is it wonky? It does look like there's some weird background noise, like a lot of white noise or something. I can turn on BGM if that would help. If y'all want some begum. Static distortion in the left channel. Really? Let's see if this fixes it. Wait. What? Okay, this won't fix it, but let's see if this makes it significantly more bearable. Meow, 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 meow. Wait for it. Wait for this one. No, okay, hold on. Mute it first. Okay, it is at a good thing. It's fine for you? Oh, okay. The lo-fi coming out of my headphones probably doesn't help. Okay. How about this? Oh, wait, it's muted for you anyway. Oh, why so loud? Nice and quiet BGM. Is that bearable? Is that good? How's that? Does it drown out the static distortion? I'm gonna buy a new mic soon. Yummy. I say soon. I gotta pay off some things first, and then I guess I can do that. Rip the static distortion. Alright, let's see. Could just be you? Oh no. I would not be surprised if it was me. I mean, literally the other day, my whole setup made like airplane noises and had like the funny mic going on for everybody, and I like broke your eardrums. So, you know, anything's possible. I will try and get a new mic though, because I've been thinking about that for a while anyway. And once I do, the stream quality, wow, it'll go crazy. It'll go crazy, go stupid, just like that. Well, it's better now? Interesting. I'll take it. As long as it's getting better. I know sometimes when my phone's about to die, it makes weird noises. I don't know if that means anything, but you know, maybe. Okay, something like that's probably good. Get some basic shading on here now. She's definitely got some sunlight right there. This looks like it's mostly in shadow though. This is mostly in shadow, so is this and that probably as well. Bum, 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 bow, bow, wow, bow, wow, bow, wow. Me singing different songs while there's other songs playing in the background is probably low-key disorienting. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How goes it on this fine evening? Even though it's 2:45 p.m. 2:45. What is that in army time, like 14:45? That's good, right? Maybe make it a little darker. That kind of matches the color scheme a bit. Her mouth is a bit small, but I can fix that in post. Easier than I could fix it now, anyway. Color her earring. Oh, wow. Some of these. And that thing is kind of gold. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing swell poggers. I feel like I had a lot more stories to tell, but I burned through them rather quickly. Oh, her nails. I should do her nails. What color are these? What color are your nails? Oh, they're like kind of different. Okay, so some of them are pink with green tips, and the other ones are... Oh, I think just her middle finger is green. Oh, but her pinky on the other hand is green. Okay, I don't know. Let's just copy it. So she's got like this color base. I am simply vibing. That is so amazing to hear. Me when I simply vibe. Trying to think of other like random things that I can tell you story-wise. It hasn't been that eventful. Oh, I've got something. I will be going back to a con that I have not been to in years. KatsuCon next month. Turns out I'm going to that. Lauren invited me, and I was like, I might be able to pull together funds for that. So I did. So I'll be going to Katsucon this year. That's pretty cool, right? Maybe. I don't know how much I'm gonna cosplay. I borrowed Pengi's Uta cosplay because I thought that would be fun. So we will see if I end up doing that. That's interesting though. That's something. That's a lovely little something something. I have no plans on performing or anything like that. It's gonna be like a strictly fun, strictly for fun. No stress con, you know. Me vibing with the Darling Bros, if you will. Even though it's not even Darling anymore. It's just the people that I know from Darling, if you will. I am gonna be doing a lot of photography though. So that's cool. Taking a lot of pictures, editing a lot of pictures. I really like photography, so I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It looks a little wonky, but it is accurate. It does look like she has like white designs on these though, so maybe I can just add a little one of these, like a little shine or whatever. You know how it is. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm gonna be flying to Katsucon though. That's pretty cool. Anything happening by the birdhouse? That's a great question. I gotta get the bird cam up and running again. We've got 2 squirrels currently hopping around on the floor. Oh, underneath the birdhouse, there are a lot of, little, like, saplings, saplings, little sprouts. Sprouts is the word I was looking for. From all the bird seeds that have fallen. It's kind of funny, actually. They're, like, growing little plants down there, because we haven't had the grass cut in a little while, because it's been pretty cold recently. I say cold. It's like, what, 50 degrees? Which is pretty cold, honestly, for Florida. That's pretty on the chilly side. I keep thinking it's chilly. It's crazy. I used to be, because I lived near, like, New York, right? So I used to be pretty used to, like, northern weather, like, chilly, cold. I guess, like, I don't know, like 30 degrees was like used to be my threshold for, yeah, I'll grab a jacket. But now my threshold is like 60 degrees. You know, that's kind of on the chilly side. Which is like, what? I used to be so much better with the cold than I am now. Now I'm like, ooh, chilly. My cat is misbehaving once again. Oh my god. Stop. Jeez. This guy, it's the same freaking cat every time. What are you doing? He's here once again. Hey, what's wrong with you, huh? Why are you doing that? You know it. You're not allowed to do that. You know you're not allowed. I'm giving him some pats. He seems to be enjoying it. This seems more like a reward than a punishment. Anyway, he's hopped away now. He doesn't like the squirrels. He sees the squirrels and he goes insano. 50 is warm for the north in the winter. That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to, my concept of temperature used to be so vastly different than it is now. Now I'm just like, ooh, so cold. It's 60 degrees. What? So cold. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, a few finishing touches up. I definitely want to add a few more of these sort of things because her eyeshadow is like quite heavier than I made it. She's definitely got a little bit of a smoky eye coming right off of the eyelashes. Her mouth size or placement or whatever I gotta fix. Is that better? Maybe. Maybe. It's definitely pretty close. This is bothering me a bit. That bird just freaking screeched. Oh yeah, we have had some new visitors at the bird feeder kind of recently though. I think a new family of birds moved in because now there's these other red birds. I've definitely talked about them already, but whatever. There's these other red birds that are like, they have like red faces and tummies, but they're not cardinals. But there's a bunch of them now. They're like outnumbering the other birds at this point. Also, I think a lot of the cardinals grew up and moved out because a lot of them don't show up anymore. It's just the one family, I think. So a lot of our players or characters that we used to know, they're on their own little adventures now. I'll get the bird cam back up and running. Maybe we can have that next week. Bird cam revival. If I could figure that out again. Bird cam revival moment. Okay, then this just needs a little touch up. A little cleanup, if you will. Just painting over it, you know? No one will know. If you just paint right over your mistakes, no one will know. Okay, give a little bit of... She has, like, the universe's most tiniest little shines off of these, so I want to mimic that at least a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, I'll take it. I also kind of want to thin out this part of her hair. I know I made it like that purposefully, but give it a little thin out. Speaking of hair, I cut little tassels in my hair, and I don't know where they are. Like the little short bits. The little, not quite as short as the Hiya bangs she has. They're still kind of like down here on me. But they're in my hair somewhere. You can see my ones that are in the star clips, but you know what I mean. Ear immersion. Oh no. There we go. That's pretty good. Nice and flowy. You can definitely see the brown color through in the parts of the hair that are in the sunlight over here, though. So I'll give it those little highlights. A little more in this range, I think. Not you. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get a background on this for now. Start with this green color. That's in the front of the image. Okay. We'll do like one of these round ones. Yeah. Yeah. Me trying to round this out. Yeah. Okay. Let me get some lighter green, maybe? for these little, like, sticky things that go back here. I'm also, like, looking at this now and being like, why does it look like that? Can you stop these? Oh, no, hang on. I just didn't erase around it very well. That's fine. She's still a little messy, but that's okay. Maybe I can fix it if I just do these. A little less. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Oi! Oh no, there's a fruit fly in here. Get out of here, you bozo. Get out of here, you bozo. I don't know how bugs keep appearing. I don't understand it. How does this keep happening? Okay, just some of these. Some of these. I'm not doing nearly as many flowers as there are in the actual image, but I can definitely get the gist. Yeah, that's fine. I'm noticing, no, I did this again. Once again, I've done it. I didn't make it a clipping layer, and now I'm upset about it. Okay. Yeah, let's get the pink in there for now. This pink one is, like, in your face, It's got one petal, like, right here. One here. And I'll give it one over here. Because it's off frame, so... Wow. It's a flower. Oi. Oi, no. Erase that part, please. Thank you. Alright, we got that front flower. Pretty good. She's got a couple that are also in front of her here. Like this one is pretty prominent. They made us do these, like, photo study-esque things in, like, high school art class, I remember. But you couldn't pick photos that you wanted. Like, they had, like, preset photos. And you had to use, like, a preset medium. So I remember we did, like, these, like, scratch board things of, like, animals. And I did, like, a red panda or something. I didn't love that, but... it was entertaining, you know, because the photo study thing is just kind of fun. It makes you draw things you don't normally draw, you know? In unrelated news, I would like to hold a penguin. In also unrelated news, cats. They're great. Okay, so there's gonna be a bunch of flowers down here. This one. This one. Oi, oi, oi. Then some of these over here are a little more blurry, but they're still kind of in front of her. Based. You're so right. You're so right. Gabagoo, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. Cats are great. Exactly. I don't know. My cats, every time... You want? Let me tell you about Pengy's cat, actually. Hi, Rice Cherry. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. I'm new. Thank you for coming. Welcome to the what is this? The fun zone? Welcome to the fun zone. Yeah, let me tell you about Pengy's cat. His name is Jellybean. Okay? And he's very goofy. I love the way that he is. He's got so much patience for a cat. He's got so much patience. and he just likes attention, so I kind of just really get up in there and I squish his little cheeks and he just loves it. And he's so cute. There's a video of me squishing his tummy and like just patting it because he's like laying with his tummy out and it's so good. Also, when he meows, he sounds like a... It's gonna sound kind of mean. He sounds like a foghorn. Like he's like... Meow. It's really funny. He's got like a really whack little meow. I love that cat. He's so cute. Anyway, me painting these little funny flowers. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I've got a controversial question for you guys. How do you consume a cupcake? A cupcake is given to you. How do you consume it? You really like my model? It's so pretty. Thank you! Thank you. I drew myself. That doesn't break the immersion, does it? Yeah. But yeah, you're given a cupcake. How do you consume it? Are you one of those sandwich people who, like, takes the bottom of the cake and then, like, squishes it on top of the icing and eats it like a sandwich? Like an icing sandwich? Are you like me in the way that you're quite weird and you lick all of the icing, consume the icing first in its entirety, and then you eat the cake in its entirety? You rip it in half and fold it on top and make a sandwich? Okay, so you're one of the smart people. It's not like me, but you're smart. Congratulations. It's optimal. Top tier. Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest, I remove the frosting and then eat it. Oh, yeah, the frosting can be kind of overpowering, so that's valid. I used to lick all the frosting off. Valid. Okay, cool. I'm not alone. I was gonna say, because I was talking to some of the maids, and they were like, whoa, you just licked the icing off like that? It was very funny. Because I was like, yes, I'm a degenerate, and I do as I please. This is the easiest way to consume the cupped cake. No thoughts, just licky licky. You try to unwrap it and eat it like a slice of toast. Hopefully it's not too tall. That's definitely, yeah, that's pretty normal, I think. Like, just taking the wrapper off and eating it, you know? That's pretty normal, I think. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of green in this. I gotta get the, unsaturated green that comes with this. It's a little on the light side, I think. Great for color studies as well, these things. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Okay, where is this stem going? Oh, I just realized there's like another flower pushed up behind her. I'm gonna ignore it though. Ignore-y. I tried the sandwich method once, and it changed my degenerate cupcake eating ways. That's valid. I think I tried it before, but I was like, I prefer to stay a degenerate. Eating my cupcake like a... I don't know, like a popsicle that you eat the stick of after? What's the equivalent of that? I don't know. Anyway, eating it like a degenerate, that's the point. Get these stems in there. Oh, the tops of them are like little yellow puffies. I didn't see that. This one's got a little yellow puffy. This one's got a little eensy-weensy smidge a bit of a little yellow puffy. This one's definitely got the yellow puffy. A little pollen cluster, if you will. I think it takes a good cupcake. Some frosting is really gross, but if it's whipped frosting, the sandwich is out of this world. That's valid. You have to get icing on your nose, though. You know, that I can see that, yeah, especially because cupcakes are usually made pretty tall. Like, taller than, like, most hamburgers, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. I have like this thing about icing. I was gonna work at a bakery once, and I ended up moving, so I didn't do that. But um the I always had like beef with like, what is it called? Buttercream frosting, I think. Or maybe that was the one that I liked. I don't know. There's like multiple different types of frosting. We have that like really cheap like birthday cake frosting, you know? That stuff is like not it in my opinion. I don't know. The cheap birthday cake frosting is like eh, you know. Um but then you got like some, I think it's the buttercream maybe, that's like actively like very good. You know? There's like random bits of grass just like also in here. And some of it is more textured, like this piece. Ba ba na da na da na, ba ba na 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 na, ba ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Bum 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 bow. Ba 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 bow. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. No, that looks like it's part of the kimono though. I'll just have it come off the page. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, that's fine. My art is looking gorgeous, by the way. Thank you! I hate the type of frosting bakeries use where it's like kind of crunchy and gets hard. It tastes good in an artificial way, but if you eat too much, you feel ill. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's that like cheap birthday cake frosting, I think. Like it gets kind of, I guess like crusty is definitely the way to word it. You know, like it's just disappointing. And yeah, I know what you mean when you say like you take a few bites of it and then you're like bleh. I'm passionately talking about cupcakes in your chat. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. That's great. It's great. It's what I asked for. I'm curious about the way that people eat cupcakes. I want to make sure I'm not weird. or if I am weird, I wanna own up to it, you know? Mimi drawing noises. Ara, forget about that. More like it's just me making noises at this point. Okay, there's a bunch of flowers behind her, but there's a few more in front that I want to get. Like, there's like this one that was down here that I didn't really see before. Oh my goodness. Grabbing the scroll bar, shaking it around viciously. Okay. And there's like a little bit of a leaf of like one right here. Yeah, okay. I don't like frosting, I'm sorry. Yeah, it can be very, very overpowering. That is super valid. Frosting haters haven't had good frosting. Oh no, the frosting discourse. I feel like, yeah, there is a lot of really bad frosting though. Like straight up, like I've had some frosting that just makes me, even like, I like sweet things. You know what I mean? Like I actively like things that are like a little too sweet, but sometimes I'm like, wait, you know? That all being said, Cafe Kirahoshi's cupcakes, they were good. That was pretty good frosting. Good quality. I don't know what it is. I haven't had that bad frosting in a long time. I can't even like place like where I got it from or anything. Frosting can be too sweet. It absolutely can. That like, I don't know a better way to say it. It's the generic birthday cake stuff that you get when you order a birthday cake at like the grocery store. I say that, not Publix though. Not Publix. The Florida grocery store Publix, they actually have great cakes. We had one for Nikki's and I's shared birthday, not this year, the one before that, I think. And that was like one of the best like grocery store birthday cakes I have ever had in my life. I genuinely didn't think they could be that good. I was very pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna blur all these flowers out, so I'm not putting that much into them. Just in case anyone's like, what are you doing? What's happening right now? But yeah, no, for real, Sachiko is so pretty, and I'm losing my mind at it. Okay, the crunchy birthday cake frosting is the kind that's too sweet. Yes, yes. Honestly, so true. I've never actually had good frosting before. Yeah. LMAO, this stream has quite the thumbnail. Well, what about it? It looks just like me. What do you mean? What do you mean, Matthew? Hi, Matthew. Welcome. What do you mean? It looks exactly like me. That thumbnail, it's exactly like me. I don't know what you mean. I look exactly like the thumbnail. Don't look at the thumbnail. Thumbnail and I, we're the exact same. We look identical. Twins. In fact, it's not even twins. It is me. That thumbnail is a photo of me. Have you had Costco birthday cake? I haven't, but I'm just curious. No, I don't have a, what is it, like a Costco membership or whatever? You know how you gotta have like, you gotta have like a membership to be allowed in the store? Kinda whack, but whatever. Ray got me into a Costco when she was here, and I had those little Costco strawberries that were like in the yogurt or something, like frozen in yogurt and choco or something. I don't know. They were good. Those were good. You're so right, bestie. I apologize. So true. Thank you, bestie. You know, I look just like that thumbnail. I'm so cool. I'm like the villain. Don't I look like the villain? Ah. What do you mean? It looks just like me. You're so right, bestie. Costco food hits different. That's accurate. I've literally only had Costco food when I was with Ray. Cause like she's given me like Costco croissants before, like those butter croissants or whatever. They're pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And I know she's worked in the Costco bakeries before. So she's got direct access to the making lounge, if you will. Anyway, I just think about it. But yeah, back to the original conversation. The frosting on cupcakes. It can be so hit or miss. It really can. Okay, I'm gonna put some random dark accents up on some of these. Really give them the depth. The depth of character, the depth of field. You know? Mimi thumbnail said devil emoji. You are so right. Did I show you guys the full illust for that? I changed the expression for the thumbnail to make it look less insane. Here, this is the full illust of that thumbnail art. I don't know. I drew this at like when I was really late yesterday. Or the day before yesterday maybe. I don't know. I drew it when it was really, no, because that was Sunday. So it must have been yesterday. I was like, ooh, what if I had this was inspired by Villain, the Evelyn song Villain. I was listening to it and I was like, what if Mimi Villain? It looks just like me. Nothing is wrong with it. What do you mean? I look exactly like that. Anyway. This is so unrelated, but Mimi, I have finally become an idol. Ooh! IDK if you recall, but I did not read that right. Oh my god. IDK if you recall, but once I don't know how do you do so much? I've been trying forever. Yes, it is a lot. Once you streamline the process, I will say it does get easier to do more idle stuff more often, but it's not an easy task in any capacity, especially if you're new to it, I would say. But yeah, congratulations. I want to see what you've done. I'd like to observe. That's very exciting. New idols always make me foam at the mouth. And figuratively, of course. Idols don't give you rabies, if that's what you're wondering. Um, oh, Demon Wings. That art is so good. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I guess Demon Wings. I've usually got the white wings, so the dark wings and the sorry, dark wings rise. What is it? Nuru, dark wings. Me when. Me when I'm the villain, except I'm too much of a dumbass. Tries to do something evil, ends up helping an old lady cross the street. Those are the vibes. Okay, that should be good. Let's blur out these bad boys. Just assimilate them in with the background. It's all in the texture. And then we can do some like random bokeh. Not bokeh, I guess like airbrushes. Airbrushes will probably bring this out a little bit more. That's not quite the right pink. Hang on, more like this. Yeah, really, really pink it up because she's got quite pink up here. It looks like there's even some hints of the sky back there, like a pale white sky, kind of like this. Not quite that much, just little hints of it. Yeah, a little airy, pretty nice. A little more whites, grays up here even. Yes. Okay. And this one definitely has a little bit more of a little white here, and then there's like a not nearly that deep, a little semblance of a dark color, kind of like that, right there, just for some depth on that one that's right up in your face. Okay. The birds are going absolutely ham wild outside, you guys. Okay. I've been thinking about getting into idol music. Y'all got recommendations? RESO! Listen to RESO music, please. That's my idol group. If you click my page on YouTube, it'll take you right to the RESO channel. There's a linked channel right there. Idol music. And if you're already a RESO fan, cool. Let's see. What other stuff do I have to recommend to you? I know a lot of indie idol stuff, but what are some like idol franchise things that I like? Well, Aqua, like Love Live and Aqua specifically, that's pretty obvious, but that's a good one. I like it. Picasso. Hololive is a great idol franchise, definitely. They've got a lot of good stuff. I'm sorry if you hear the birds. They're like fighting over the seed right now. They're going absolutely ham. Bet homie, I'll check it out. Nice! If you like cool music, like cool vibes, like not rock necessarily, but cooler music, definitely listen to Monochrome. If you like generic idol happy-go-lucky music, maybe a Let's Go Rainbow moment. Neon, perhaps. Lemonade's pretty cool. For those of you that just joined us, I love you, Uta One Piece! Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. The Pengi quote. Oh, I think I got it wrong earlier, but it was so funny. Pengi was on stage. I'll tell the story again, hopefully correctly this time. Pengi was on stage and we were like doing our little... I don't know if that was like in the earliest bit or the emceeing, but we were just like talking and doing like sound checks and emceeing and stuff. And then Pengi literally was like going to say something about one of the songs that we were about to do or something, and there was an Uta One Piece cosplayer walking by or in the crowd. And midway through her sentence, she just stops and cheers her on. So you just heard her say, "For those of you that just joined us, I love you, Uta One Piece!" And it was really funny. It was really funny. Absolutely stan. This is pretty accurate, right? I've taken a lot of creative freedoms with it, but I think she's working. I definitely didn't put enough detail into the background, but that's okay. I can just take this, copy and paste to, oh, no, sorry, paste to over here, please, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Put it right there. Photo study number 3. Done. Easy PC. No, I'm just kidding. I'll show you guys the other 2 that I did again, because I only showed them for like a second. But more of Sachiko's photos. You know, you can close that. So this is the one we just did. And then I've also got this one that I did yesterday. Make it a little bigger so you can actually see it. This one's very cool. I loved the yellow, these leaves. I don't know what they're called, but this, like, I think it's like a Japanese maple maybe. But I love the vibes. So good. And this image is just very nice. I like it. Picasso. And then this was the first one that I did. I just loved the photo composition once again. I was like, oh, this is so good. This is top tier. I will draw this now. Wah, 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 wah. So I did. I like them. The photo studies are so fun. They really are top tier vibes. Oh, there's the bunny girl Mimi we drew earlier. Jump scare. Jump scare. Is her mole visible in this? Because she has a mole in her chin. No, I guess it's not. Arara. Yes. Well, there we go. Photo study number 3. Nice and done. Yeah, a little more detail on that. Whoa! Yeah. OMG, these are amazing, beautiful. Thank you so much! Thank you! I honestly, I credit her photos more than anything, because this is just me drawing based on the photos, but the photos themselves are so stunning. And I want to reiterate, Sachiko, she literally takes these photos of herself. She dresses herself up, takes her camera out on her little tripod thingy, and takes them of herself, and I'm assuming she edits them herself as well. Like, it's insano. It's crazy. They're so beautiful. And the ones that I picked are all kind of the same composition, but she has, like, so many that are, like, absolutely stunning gorgeous. Yes. So if you ever want to see some of those, it makes me want to go do that. But yeah, if you want to see some more of those things, I absolutely suggest you follow her. Once again, her username on Instagram is Sachiko, SACHIKO _STXIV. Very gorgeous photos. And they're all in like kimonos and stuff, so they have that like very nice traditional Japanese vibe. They're so pretty. Yes. They're very beautiful, but so is your art. Thank you! I appreciate it. Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungry. So I think I'll call it for today. I want to go eat some food. I want some snacks. I do have a couple games that I want to play for streams this week. I don't know if you guys like horror games. There's one horror game I really, really want to play. It's the Fears to Fathom episode 3. I specifically have not watched a playthrough of it yet because I want to play it. So I'm probably gonna do that this week. Sorry, I got distracted by your chat. This year, one of my goals is to listen to different genres of music. Since you're working on an album and new music fuels your passion to write music, that is so cool. Oh my god. I wish I probably totally could do this, honestly. I have a playlist that I listen to. It's on YouTube. And I call it the Bops playlist, okay? Hi, Senti! It has a lot of really great music, some of my favorites. Let me literally just look at it right now and tell you some of my favorite artists, because they're all on there, and it's top tier. Okay, so there's a lot of Love Live on there. Love Live, Idol Music, top tier, classic, iconic. So now halation. Anyway, I have a lot of Hololive music on here, like Unison, and I forgot what the other one is called. Oh, I'm Your Treasure Box. That one's kind of sussy, but it's a really good song. So I have those Marine songs. Ado. I have so many Ado songs on here, it's not even funny. There's literally so many. I love love Otto's music. I wish I had a voice like hers, like with the growls and the deep lines and everything. Oh, I wish I could pull those lines off. I can get kind of close pitch wise, but I don't have the same timbre as her in any capacity. But I absolutely love her stuff. Takanashi Kiara, I have so many of her covers on there. Or not her covers, her songs and covers, I suppose, as well. But a lot of just general Vocaloid stuff. Kira, the producer Kira, top tier. So many Kira songs are on this playlist, and I've realized that recently. Way too many. You can never have too many, but like way too many, you know? Doggy God Street is one of my favorite songs by Korone. I literally am vibing to that like constantly. High Tide by Muna Hoshinova. I didn't say that right. Hoshinova. That song is such a banger. A lot of Z Sunder's music is an absolute banger. Deco 27 music is also top tier. I'm listening to Q quite a bit. Play Dice by Hakos Bales, whatever. Top tier. I've been listening to Odo Ado a shit ton as well. Me scrolling through this. Those are like most of the ones that I will like click on site if I want to just listen to some music. Canaria, like King and I, those songs we stan. I have a lot of show by rock music on here too. If you like idol stuff specifically, and like rock music, I guess. And I guess anime rock very specifically. Show by Rock, the series, has a bunch of songs that you'll probably really like with a bunch of different groups. Shingon Crimsons is a great boy group. Plasmagica, great girl group. Mashumai Reshu, great girl group. Bud Virgin Logic is one of my favorite groups. I freaking absolutely love their music. We stan. Me just talking about music that I like for 300,000 years. Skips by a ton of them. There's so much Love Live on this playlist too. So much. There's a lot of covers too. I listen to a lot of covers of songs. Like I'll find a cover that I like more than the original, or sometimes I'll have both the original and the cover on the playlist. Yeah, there's a lot of Vocaloid on here too. Just generally a lot of Vocaloid. Yes, a lot of Vocaloid. There's some K-pop on here too. I listen to a lot of Twice. Mostly Twice, but I like them. Yeah, my artists are a little... There's a lot of things by, like, specific people. Like, Mitchie M's music is, like, that's a specific Vocaloid producer, but Mitchie M's music is really good. They're really good at making the Vocaloids sound like real people. Kind of crazy. I have a lot of Ruby music on here. Lots of random anime openings as well. A whole bunch. Yes. Okay. I've gone through enough. There's how many songs there's on this playlist? 500 probably. Anyway. Yeah, check out RESO. We stand. I was definitely on another train of thought before that, but I can't think of it. Oh, streams I'm gonna do. I want to play the Fears to Fathom game. I didn't ever play the second one, but I haven't seen anything at all from the third one that just came out, so I really want to play that one. So that's like a high opportunity for this week. I definitely played the first one on stream already, though, if anyone's curious. I don't remember what stream that was in. I think I did it at the end of a stream. Thanks, homie, for the recommendations again. The album I'm working on is very emo, but I want it to be very melodic. How do you... Melodic? I know what that word means. Why can't I say it? Melodic? Melodic? Whatever. I know what you mean. I hope it goes well for you. Making an album is quite difficult. I know the struggle, so I believe in you. Do your absolute best. I'm excited to hear it when it's done. Yes. What else do I have to say? I don't know. There's gonna be more streams this week. I just don't know what yet. Keep your peepers peeled, if you will. Keep your eyes on the stream schedule. We'll get some cool ones in there, I promise. If you want to see me stream anything specific, feel free to let me know that you like certain things, and I'll do more of them. You know? Yes. Okay. I am going to get some food now. Go hydrate or eat if you haven't yet. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in the next stream. Which is probably going to be in like a day. Maybe 2. Who knows? Okay. Ciao for now. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Ciao for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do I like relaxing ambient music? I listen to a lot of anime OSTs. Like, the Madoka Magica OST is, like, on my mind 24/7. Okay, anyway, my cat's being bad again. I gotta go. Goodbye. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao for now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.